I don't think if you tried, adapt that in a worse style.
I don't
Like-
think George Orwell would have had twerking pigs.
No, he wouldn't. He absolutely would not have had twerking pigs.
If I could time travel, I would go back in time and I would ask him about that.
You have to
like-
explain what twerking is to him.
Don't worry, I'll just show him the
You'd
movie.
be explaining twerking
He's
to
just
him.
showing the movie.
He'd be like, is this like an animal mating ritual?
Well, in the sense that humans are animals, sure.
Yeah, I've never heard of pigs
That's how you. That's
shaking
how
their
you.
asses at each other.
That's like. Not only is that like society regressing, that's like evolution regressing in some ways. Like that's what baboons do, right? It's like shake their ass.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Animal Farm.
Oh, I was just talking about working. But
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
I mean Animal Farm too.
I feel like a lot of animals probably shake their butts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure baboons. That's their main.
Yeah, I mean, they got those bright red butts for a reason.
Right.
Mandrills are even crazier.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, their butts are like, they got like an alternating red and blue sort of pattern. You should see Michael when he sees this. He looks hypnotized when he sees it.
You see Michael at the zoo. It's like he got pulled over by the police.
That's great.
No, I feel like if if like a mandrill twerked in front of Michael, like you could tell Michael to take over the government, and he would be compelled to just do whatever you say.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd just be so hypnotized. You know?
That's like his version of being the Manchurian Candidate.
We bribed him with muscle milk and monkey ass.
Still let him
wanna
in the
know
zoo,
what-
man.
Want to know what he was doing in St. Louis?
Yeah, what's with all those monkeys, man? It's weird.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Alex, would you be able to pull those curtains just a bit more?
What's up? Lighting kind of weird or what?
You want that off?
No, I think it's on the backside.
Oh, that weird glowy thing?
Yeah, it's
Is that,
like a
is that a
shiny...
thing in the game?
Oh, no, that's in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh,
the
maybe
curtains
it's
are
not.
shut. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I forget what that is, but it's an icon of something you have. Possibly a spirit stone?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought...
No, we're
okay.
good. Yeah, you thought there was some sort of weird blue, like...
Well,
You
with...
thought it was the curtain.
Yeah,
behind
like
you.
a- just like a
I can
crack
see
in
why
the
you think
curtain.
that, yeah.
I'm sitting here going like they're closed.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe like on
Maybe-
like the far side, maybe there was like a little peak. But
It could be like an angel's vagina.
Angels have vaginas?
I guess, well, don't they have both? Like dicks and vaginas?
yeah,
I
usually.
thought they just have.
That probably depends on the
Because
mythology.
isn't that?
Sometimes they have no genitalia, sometimes they have both genitalia. It does depend on. You know.
I don't know. Well, I
Artist
guess they
depiction,
were
I
in
guess.
Sodom, so maybe that was. I just remember in the Bible when the angels came, the people in Sodom wanted to butt fuck the angels.
Well, here's a question. So if we assume
that
that,
might have just been a personal preference.
then I think that's...
I think that's. Yeah, I think.
If
that
we
was
assume that
personal
angels have buttholes but no genitals, because presumably they don't need genitals, the question has to be asked, why do they need buttholes? What are they eating?
Man, it took us 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get here.
We're already at angel
I-
butthole. It's totally down from here.
It's a good question. It's a good question. I just know that they have. I mean, at least according to the Bible, they have buttholes because the Sodomites wanted to sodomize them in their buttholes.
Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe the
That's the
Sodomites
Bible.
didn't know they did
That's the Bible. That's what
Hold
Christians
on.
believe.
Were the angels naked? Because I feel like the Sodomites might have just assumed they had buttholes because they were just looking for buttholes.
Well, then they just be smashing into like a wall, a flat
Well,
wall.
they
The
wanted to fuck them, but
the
they actually
Sodomites-
try.
The Sodomites were like the bonobos of their day, because the angels showed up and they like marched to like Lot's door, right? And we're like, we need to fuck those angels. We want to fuck. Like,
But I mean, were the angels clothed though? Because if they're clothed, people was like, "Oh, he probably has a great butthole." Like, as he's walking by.
I mean, I suppose.
There's a lot of questions you could ask about angels. I feel like questions about demons get answered a lot more. So, we gotta start asking questions.
Yeah,
about
where's
angels.
my angel expert?
Yeah.
Am I
I think you're supposed to go a different direction somehow. There might be one of those.
like
Is
as
there
a
like a
drop?
thing you're supposed to jump on or jump into? I don't remember the specific ledge very well. What's that obelisk do?
I think it's just part of the environment.
Where you
Oh,
Okay.
fucking goddamn it.
they have a face brand.
Shut up.
And then, of course, there's a lot of fantasy angels. It seems like they have either dicks or boobies. Not necessarily.
In what fantasy do they really get into the angels?
Well, doesn't Dungeons and Dragons have half angels and shit? Presumably,
Well, Nephilim would definitely, by necessity,
No,
be.
I'm not in tradition.
all right. Well, Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder. I've never.
I mean, I feel like it's common for angels to be depicted as hermaphrodite. I feel like that's.
I feel.
I mean, that's definitely true.
I feel like they're definitely often portrayed as androgynous. I
Yes.
just can't think of too many times where their genitals have been specifically addressed.
I feel like
Well,
more often than
Hey, Devilman did it.
yeah, Devilman
But
definitely.
it's, Lucifer is just nude in that. So
And that is based on a lot of older stuff before it.
I mean, it's like basically an adaptation of Revelations.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like
Is Willem Dafoe? I've never seen the movie, but is Willem Dafoe playing Satan in that movie where they got their dick shovel? It's scary.
I mean, don't you want Satan to have a scary dick?
I don't know. They just said they had to get a stunt dick. Somebody with a smaller dick. They were
Because,
his
yeah.
dick is so huge it was unsettling. So,
Yeah, no, that's a true story. They actually did have. Willem Dafoe's just going to do those scenes.
Well, did they have to get a stunt double for that, or is it just that all the other dudes on the set felt emasculated?
maybe.
The women were creeped out too.
Yeah,
It was like
it sounded unnatural.
it sounded like everyone across the board.
Well,
100%
was it purely just massively sized, or is it weird looking?
They used the term "disturbingly large" was the quote.
Okay. Well, what was it like? It's
Something
so
about it
large,
was disturbing.
or is it large in a disturbing way? Like maybe the tip was huge, but the rest of it.
That's possible too.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
guess
All they said was it was just
disturbingly large.
Okay.
Yeah, people were scared. They were like, audiences can't see this. We have to make
It's
this.
like the MPAA is gonna freak the fuck out. They won't even give us that C-17.
Like actually.
We need to film this in 60 minutes.
They could just mount his dick. It's the camera to his dick. He can just be like the dolly for it, you know.
That would be weird.
Like,
The real magic of this movie is it's shot entirely from the penis field.
That's probably going to be a movie at some point.
It's like most of the movie is you're looking at the floor, but during the sex scenes, you're looking at the ceiling.
I'm glad.
Actually inside of a vagina.
I like
Something
that you're doing a German accent for that.
I'm doing it like
Werner Herzog.
Yes.
Well, he's the only person crazy enough that I feel like I could hear him saying something like that.
That's like I was like, what kind of voice would you use for this? I feel like only Werner Herzog would make this movie.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it in modern fantasy media that you will see gendered angels. And, yeah.
They
Other
do
than that,
even
yeah.
in the Bible they seem fairly androgynous. Like I mean, just
Yeah.
it's definitely not addressed.
Well, maybe it's in one of the lost books of the Bible. You know, the Book of Angel Talk.
Haven't heard about that one.
It's Aramaic.
It's Aramaic.
It's be part of a collection they find, the Dead Sea Tapes.
Hopefully crashing into a ceiling and not even landing on it.
What?
I mean,
Weird.
and then of course in the Bible, I mean, a lot of the angels just sound like
Well, yeah, I mean,
Well,
Some
yeah,
kind-
that
like-
crazy wheel of
like
eyes.
like,
And,
like,
yeah.
like some eldritch. I took the brown tabs. Like
I thought it was only a specific kind of angel that God sent to talk to humans that are supposed to look humanoid.
they're like kind of human. Yeah.
and then
like-
the other ones
like
are all
the-
just whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Well, I think they take kind of like
I mean, Bayonetta is actually pretty close to how that
yeah.
shit
Bayonetta
is
has
described.
some great-
Not a lot of things do that though. Like
Not
it's
really.
pretty
Biblically
uncommon.
accurate angels.
I mean, it is hard to draw.
Well, I mean, and you're, I mean, the wording's so strange, you know, like, it's really up to the artist how they want to interpret, like, infinite intersecting wheels with eyes on every inch of them,
Right.
like fifth dimensioning in and out of each other is basically what the Bible makes it sound like.
I feel like in most stories, that's also probably just going to overshadow everything else going on.
Yeah, those ones are what I think.
Oh,
those are
he
called-
is in
those are
the
called-
camera, huh?
Those are called like.
I didn't realize. That's he's directly up in front of it. But yeah, no, those
Because, yeah, I mean, just imagine if, like, Supernatural, if, like, Castiel just follows them around with a glowing ball with, like, rings and eyes.
Yeah, that
You would never be able to take any scene in the show seriously, because that'd be in the background at all times.
right.
Also, how's
That's
that
true.
gonna write?
Haters, we got gnomes.
How's that?
We got No Name, and we got Nico Starlight in the chat.
Yeah.
Wait, what's up? Oh, why is it that?
Yeah, it's not on the screen here.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Oh, now it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, no, okay.
It wasn't initially. But
Yeah, at first it wasn't popping up on the screen.
Check.
That's also possible. I wonder if the internet is just being weird.
Who knows? Always something.
Man, forget how just
OP this thing is.
yeah. I mean, it's a gun that punches everyone in the face, right?
All dog, no Alex.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat Freddy, man.
That's just a regular thing on this channel.
I mean, there was that one time we were playing Mafia, and he got. I think you were
Right in front
gone.
of the camera or something.
Well, I think you were gone that week,
Oh.
and it was just me and Alex sitting there, and Link like crawls on top of both of us and starts like swimming upside down.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you could barely see either of us over him. He was done with us paying attention to anything. That was not him that day.
That's animals for you.
He's not paying attention to you as much as he wants the other.
Hey, you've had that treatment too, Alex.
No, I can't remember that.
No, you've had it happen too.
I don't.
You complained about it in the past.
I don't know if I feel like that's the first time I've seen your dog. I just take it as a
So thank you.
compliment.
Yeah, he does. He does do that sometimes.
I know Sky noticed it when he was over.
He's just, just happy to see you guys.
He's a little.
He's a little too excitable.
Okay. Lucky used to do that.
Your cat?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh.
Pop around his job a little bit. Yeah. He'd be like rubbing his stomach and be like, "Ooh, we're feeling very different about this interaction."
Maybe you're not excited enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today he's been pretty chill actually.
Yeah,
he, didn't
he's
even,
like passed out. Over there.
he didn't even get up.
It's not like that happens.
No.
That's why it's.
Yeah.
One of those things. I know.
Give him the green one. Green.
It's crazy that they felt like they had a nerf this game.
Right, like this is like I mean, I think that the big thing is because it's so easy to get health back, it never feels like
You're
it's
just,
an imperative to be like careful. Yeah, and I mean I'll still maybe die occasionally, but like I don't feel like
You just roar through it, really.
Yeah, it's like there's
You know,
not enough reason for me to like
there's not-
carefully be methodical about what I'm doing
You
because
just
it's
don't have to conserve resources.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's health or ammo. Or anything.
that's why 2 was so or Eternal of the new ones was so good because it felt like you really had to be purposeful about
If you
every
work
move.
for everything, yeah.
Yeah, you
Like,
had
it
to
was all there if you wanted it, but you had to work for it. In this one, it's just pulled out to you like candy.
Yeah. Which, and again, I don't think that's necessarily a
No,
bad
it's
thing.
fine. It's still a fun
I mean,
game.
it's a lot of the time it's fun to just actually do things. I mean, that's one thing I had a lot of fun with the old
Yeah.
hack and slash your way through the stages. But the newer games are more interesting.
Well, and the combat is deeper, I would say, overall.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think, I think there's something to that style still that I don't know if we get too many games like that. Like God of War, the old God of Wars are not quite like character action games, like where Devil May Cry and Bayonetta.
Sure.
I think they're a little more like technical than God of War was, but I don't think we get much of the God of War style hack and slash
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
That's a genre that I feel like,
Yeah.
like, even though those are very close to each other, I feel like they're still not quite exactly the same
No,
thing.
I get it. What I liked about old God of War is that they really cheaped out on the new games. I feel like is that some of the puzzles are actually relatively different. And I didn't feel like particularly difficult in the new one.
I don't know if I felt like they were particularly hard in the old ones, if I'm being honest. I've replayed them more relatively recently, so like as a kid, I know I found it harder than I do now.
Yeah.
But like when I went back and played them again,
Time, it's like, oh, yeah, that's actually kind of
And puzzles in games are fucking hard to figure out. I feel like they're either going to be completely inscrutable or like piss easy.
I think Silent Hill is maybe my favorite mix, where it's not. I think they balance some of the stuff in the Silent Hill games. Like there's stuff in F that's like a legitimate riddle, but you can figure it out if you think about it. You know.
I mean, I will say, like, for D&D, I like DM'd some short sessions.
Oh, really? You've done the DMing?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Just
Damn,
for,
mate, you're becoming like the biggest nerd out of all three of us.
Yeah. You gonna run a game store now?
No. But not,
Shit, you're gonna get into the tabletop Warhammer.
Oh, shit, yeah. He's gonna be over here, like, painting
But
like
I
a mini
can't
picture.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be painting miniatures within a year.
You're gonna be, like, asking me what the lore
No,
colors are for the
that
Minotaurus chapter and
that
shit.
stuff is way too much. An extreme.
It's too much effort.
No, it just takes a ton of time.
Yeah,
It
And
does,
then-
yeah.
yeah.
And
No,
then
it's. I mean, there's
for
a lot
For
to
me,
it.
I do like sessions.
Sure.
For like, I'd like try to make something that you could start and end in like a few hours.
Sure. I mean, yeah, that's not too unreasonable.
But even then, that took a lot of work.
Yeah.
I thought. But
Is it?
I did some riddles and puzzles in that, and yeah, it did feel like almost impossible to kind of design something that would take people a decent amount of time to figure out, but not be
I don't
impossible.
think so.
Maybe you come back to this later.
It's just because it's pointing upwards.
Well, it's pointing upwards on the big thing. Maybe if you circle around the big thing, there's another thing you can interact with. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, what was your D&D game about?
Were there any gnomes?
No, I mean, you guys are not going to be. You guys are not going to be surprised at how nerdy this is.
Okay. Can I actually? I want to make one more legit. I want to make a legit guess. Did it have anything to do with like running like a complex infrastructure?
running a complex infrastructure.
Yeah.
That's
Because when
so
I think of
vague.
well, but like managing something on like a technical level.
No.
No, okay, because that's
No.
my guess based on the kinds of video games you play.
Did Alex see Seahawks?
Oh,
I see my
no.
Seahawks.
No, yeah, she got a Seattle Seahawks themed gnome from her parents for Christmas. It was out here, but then Link started chewing on it like
Of
a
course
dog
he did.
does, so
Of course he
I
did.
moved it. But no, yeah, she did not get a chance to see that
Oh,
yet.
we'll have to roll that out.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll have to make sure to grab that and show it to you.
At least I don't care about the Seahawks.
What's your favorite football team, and I'll get you a gnome. That's
I mean,
that.
I guess just
I was gonna say it's
the
least
Vikings, 'cause
favorite.
I'm like default, like local.
I'm surprised he was willing to answer that question
I
now
was
because
too.
now we know exactly what gnome to get. I thought you were going to resist and be like, "I'm not
You
answering."
know those exist.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting it
There's
for
a
you.
gnome for everything.
There is.
Did you see me? Did you see me go? What? They're making NFL gnomes? I didn't know that, but also, of course, like nothing surprises me about gnomes.
In the future, they're going to honor combat veterans by giving them an honorary
Purple
gnome.
gnome.
Yeah,
yeah. Instead of a
purple
purple
gnome.
heart, they get a purple gnome.
No, what my campaign was I based it on the Battle of Alesia,
Okay.
where
I can see where this is going.
Julius Caesar built the wall around the city.
Yeah.
And then the other army was coming, so then he built a wall around the wall and then fought the army inside the city and outside the city from in between the walls.
Yeah.
So it was like an escape kind of situation. So like
Gotcha.
I put the people in the game. They start out like delivering someone to the city they've been hired and paid, and then while they're in the city, the invasion starts and everything. And then your job, like you're not even fighting. Your job is to just try to get out, like,
Okay.
get out of the city, across the field, like that.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and I mean, I had some like puzzles and riddles and types of stuff that they had to figure out. But I definitely leaned too hard on the easy side, like they just breezed through them. But then I was like, I don't want to make it too hard. Like I want them to be able to
You want it to be
Actually-
possible.
actually. Well, I just want them to be able to progress through the story.
Right.
That's not hard. That was actually like the one thing about it that I found very difficult was it's like I want them to succeed, and I'm like I'm in charge, but I don't think I'm not a good god. I don't think I can do that.
You don't want to be one of those guys who's like, oh, I'm going to kill your character 50 times in a row to prove what a powerful DM I
Oh
am.
yeah, that does sound like a lot of DMs. I was like the exact opposite. I was like I don't want them to like die in the battle. And as the DM, you can make decisions like, oh, I'll attack the other character even though you're directly in front of me because I don't want to kill you. Like, you make decisions for the monsters.
Mhm. Balancing that line is tough. You want it to feel rewarding to figure out, but also not bring everything to a half hour.
Yeah,
Sure.
and
I can see how that could be. Yeah. Tough to balance.
I could never do a campaign because you're keeping
Where do I
track
actually stand for?
of all of the lore that's been established, and
So you gotta
have
go
to
back.
respect all of that and everything. That's
Hit that.
that's
There we
so-
go.
That's so much work. To keep all of that together.
I believe it, man. Yeah, punch it forward again.
Can
I
I?
think? Oh, maybe not.
Is that? Oh no, I think I can align it from here. I just wasn't standing on it in the right spot.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
I do like this Lovecraft game.
Yeah, that's been sick, right? And it does, feel like a little bit of Quake inside of Doom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, and I think if just because that some of those, like, not that Quake is like people don't know it, but I feel like people like in general do not know
Quake
it.
is definitely the also ran. Dude. Like, it's the thing
Yeah.
that people who follow first-person shooters know exists, but they probably don't know as much about it or care about as much as. So,
Yeah, there's not like nearly a mainstream audience for it.
not to the same extent. I mean, here, I'll tell it to you this way. The fucking old-ass Doom games have a modding scene that is so alive and well that there are, like, hundreds of maps coming out every day there are whole games being made off of Doom 2 engine still.
Yep.
And Quake 1 is lucky if it gets a map a day. So
Yeah.
people still play it, people still know it, but it is not the cultural phenomenon of Doom.
Yeah. Nobody's installing Quake on 30.
No, they're not. Yeah, I haven't heard of anybody installing Quake on anything. So there you go.
There are people who lived, like, as soon as a new, like, cheap, low-end electronic comes out, there are people lining up to try to install Doom.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
literally like a contest of like what like piece of technology,
Like
like
when
how
the-
small,
when the
like
internet-
pregnancy tests people have gotten Doom running on pregnancy tests.
Yeah.
Eventually, when the Internet of Things comes around and there's, like, a tiny computer in every t-shirt, they'll install Doom.
Yep. Yeah, every t-shirt will come with a free copy of Doom.
Like eventually, we are going to get to that point.
I mean, shit, every, like, smart munition used in a war will have Doom installed on it.
Man, you're in the trenches, World War IV playing Doom.
It's gonna happen. I mean, shit, somebody's gonna be flying a spaceship through, like, Alpha Centauri. They're still gonna have fucking Doom running in the background.
It's good. It's Doom. Doom is going to be installed on like the pilot keyboard of the fucking spaceship.
I'm gonna be honest.
The pilot's going to be playing it like you will have to literally train to prove you have good concentration enough to fly a spaceship that you can play Doom and fly a spaceship at the same time. That'll be like a prerequisite to having like a pilot's license.
I'll be honest.
So install those
Synthetic
synthetic
organs. At some point, it is going to get to that.
No, that is gonna happen.
The more that I look at the way warfare is changing, I really don't think there's going to be that many soldier casualties in the future of war. It's going to be hordes of drones and robots going at each other, and then whoever wins gets the mass of the population.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely gonna happen.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah. Well, man, I've always said that Terminator 2 might be the future, it's just that the robots will not be independent. There will be somebody pushing the button.
Yeah.
Right.
But then once all of your robots are dead, the other people's robots are just going to come and murder your entire civilian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all but guaranteed. I mean, as much as we like to be all high and mighty these days about, you know, all these moral laws we pretend that we care about, things haven't really changed that much since the ancient world,
No.
as far as
Well,
how
you
wars are conducted.
You know that's true because of what a weird moment post-World War II was, and the fact that we've immediately gotten back to like 19th century, speeders of like mercantilist systems like the world that goes back to the World War.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that, like, all the major powers, except for the U.S., just lost the ability to maintain and do what they're calling it. And so what do you do? How do you justify this? Oh, we're so righteous and ethical. We can't have colonies. We're not too weak to maintain them.
Right.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, it's like all of the European colonial powers were just totally bad after World War II.
And, like, living in perpetual fear of the Soviets.
And it's not like after World War II that definitely the French tried to hold on to the bitter end.
Yeah, the French didn't give a fuck.
It wasn't like they were like, oh yeah, we believe in democracy, we're leaving. They fought for it, and then after they got their asses kicked by the Vietnamese, the different groups all over the world, then they were like, yeah, we did it for democracy. Look, you had to be forced out.
Oh shit.
Portuguese were like that too. They didn't give up
Yep.
the colonies till the 70s. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not very long ago. Oh, was that an optional?
Was it?
Oh, yeah, I think Yeah, I think so.
They beat it.
Yeah, well, we haven't really stopped to do any of those
Yeah.
otherwise, so fuck it, yeah.
A little bit of
Try again.
completion might be good to drag out the runtime. There aren't all that many of these optional fights in the game, actually.
Yeah, and those could, like, I mean...
That would have been a great way to give a little more challenge to people. Really.
Yeah, because these are, like, slightly harder than the main game.
Yeah.
And it would be a good way of sort of...
Or if they made, like, a couple of mastery levels, like they did with Doom Eternal.
shit, that one didn't even need them. I feel
So
like
the base game is fucking hard.
playing the game is a mastery
Yeah.
fucking challenge, I feel like.
Yeah, whenever we get to doing that on the higher difficulty on the channel.
Yeah, I literally have to get like athletic compression gloves before I like commit to playing that game on an even harder difficulty. Like I actually think I physically need them.
Yeah, that's like you gotta be like South Korean.
That esports community they're so into it. That's probably I bet they have like actually really nice compression gloves.
Oh, I guarantee you that.
That's I should like look to see like what they use.
What the career.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah,
legit.
that's a good idea.
For playing Doom Eternal in particular, I have to have them if I'm going to bump it up to harder
Hey,
difficulties.
they're playing StarCraft long enough for the babies to start protecting the ship.
I mean, there have been people that have played it until they've started.
There are people who have played it so long that their babies have grown up to then play StarCraft.
That's crazy. Man. StarCraft is like a fucking drug addiction for some people over there.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Like, I've played StarCraft. It's a decent game. I wouldn't spend the entire rest of my life playing it.
I mean, it's like football here.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a big deal.
Like that's the reason that the entire like concept of like the esports thing exists now.
Yeah, oh yeah, it all started in Korea. Otherwise, the closest thing that like we had in the U.S. to esports before that was just like competitions at like conventions.
Right. I mean, there's Evo, which is like a legit fighting game tournament thing that like is like a real tournament. But it's not a lot of stuff. It's not a lot of stuff.
Gravitic anomalies detected.
Now they're like,
I guess I don't know if Evo is even American, actually, though, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's hosted, I here, but I don't know if it's like...
That's where it originated with running it.
Yeah, I'm genuinely not quite sure about that.
now they're like,
Yeah, lost all things. Nothing to do any damage.
now they like are constantly in that pyramid in Las Vegas in the big arena, right? So Major League Gaming.
That carrot top.
Yeah, I think Carrot Top is in like a small.
You don't think people are going to see Carrot Top?
I don't know. I've seen Carrot Top actually be funny.
Really?
But not.
I have definitely not seen this. The hell you say? Are you sure?
That sounds about as rare as a, like a...
No, just like in what was I watched some stupid interview or something, but he was actually kind of funny.
When he was just having like a conversation okay, now that I could maybe believe.
Okay, yeah, his bits though.
Not with the prop.
Yeah, the prop comedy is the thing I was like.
No, that was what I was thinking when I was listening to him, and he was actually cracking some decent jokes, and I was like, dude, why are you using the prop?
Okay, well that's a good.
That's fair.
That's funny. Okay.
That's believable.
Yeah, that's very believable. There's certain comedians like Seth MacFarlane where I'll see him do an interview, and he's super funny like in person and like a back and forth. But like, I don't like any of the shows that he does.
Best thing he did was
There are
the
a couple
Orville.
good seasons.
I think they're at the beginning of the series. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do think that the start of Family Guy is like a great like 2-season sitcom, like animated sitcom. It's just then as it went on, I think it.
The
That's
Orville
so.
is genuinely better Star Trek than Star Trek.
I've heard that about the Orville. I need to try watching it. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me because his Cosmos, like the Cosmos that he funded, the one Neil deGrasse.
Oh yeah. I
it's
forgot
actually
he funded
very-
that.
Yeah, that was good.
And he had some part in the direction.
That's cool.
I feel
Yeah.
like he just likes science.
I think he's
Puts a little more
is.
effort.
I think he's a science nerd, yeah.
Good for him. At least he's got something that goes effort in.
I'm a space nerd in that I think it all looks really cool. But like, if you ask me to explain one thing to you, I I would be able to do it, at least in terms of like math and any sort of mathematical explanation about how.
Yeah, I can explain like a rough concept of how something works, but
I can use the layman's terms that scientists have to come up to.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Love letter to track, but it makes me mad that the other things he does
Should
be
be
that quality. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like if he put more effort, it was more. I think that's why the first couple seasons of Family Guy were good because he was hands on.
It has a little Sandler thing going where he kind of resents the fact that he got famous on video or whatever,
And he had higher ambition.
he had higher ambitions that people didn't respect, so he doesn't put any effort into it because they know that it'll make money anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
and he's a like shockingly good singer.
Oh,
He really-
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. No, he's
I
like.
mean, think about the musical. Think
Good-
about the
oh, yeah.
musical numbers in Family.
I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, no. He got to perform with Sinatra before Sinatra died. Yeah.
So this
He's
dude is like a potential like fucking like polymath, and he's like out here making schlocky sitcoms.
Yeah, well, it's like look
Yeah.
at Adam
And-
Sandler.
and that's why those
Sandler
first two
put-
seasons of Family Guy were so well put together. Is because he did
Adam
it personally.
Adam Sandler has put in some truly like Oscar level performance.
Oh, that
Yeah, and
Adam
and
Sandler
Uncut
has like
Gems.
actual genuine potential.
the
He's
last
just
few
wasted.
years, but people
Well, I
never
feel-
take it that serious.
Well, I feel like he does one every once in a long while.
Yeah.
And I think Uncut Gems was the one that got the most attention.
Mhm.
I think he got seen as more
Yeah, and
genuinely
I think he could probably
appreciated.
do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Punch
know,
Drunk Love in like the 2000s was one where he had like nobody saw it, but it's like a good,
Yeah.
just dramatic film. And then I liked. Do you ever see Funny People?
yes,
Yeah, that I thought. Do you ever see that one?
which I mean is kind of it's still
If-
funny.
it's still funny, but-
it's like kind of a.
And it was it Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Was he? Yeah. Yeah, Seth Rogen plays this like young he was at the time, but kind of younger comedian, and he like meets a like this old veteran comedian, like Hollywood film star, played by Adam Sandler, who's like he like hates his life and his career and all the like he kind of like despises a lot of the films he was in, and like it's all about this comedian feeling like
And
washed up and
It
like
definitely feels like
had more ambition in his career and
Yeah, that sounds
it
familiar.
feels like a personal kind of
Yeah.
Because I know Adam Sandler, like, I knew Adam Sandler didn't care about his movies anymore when that Blended movie came out,
Ugh.
which was, like, about they go to a safari in Africa.
oh yeah, it was that's
and
like
they
the
asked
most
him why-
we went on a
they
vacation
asked him-
bullshit.
They asked him why he picked that script, and he was like, well, I wanted a free vacation
Yep.
for my family.
Yeah.
in Africa.
That's yeah. No, that's ridiculous.
And that's how you know he just couldn't care less.
This is a ridiculous scene.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy, dude. This shit is over the top as fuck.
Almost everything in this portion of the game is.
It really is. Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier too. Is like I wish they would go all the way with with, like if they do another Doom game, which I feel like they're going to. Do the same thing with the Hex and Heretic stuff.
Yes.
Pull environments from those games because those are like also probably don't have enough mainstream appeal. I mean, I think you could pitch them to a new audience
only
if
do
you did
they-
a good job, but
Not only are they kind of lesser known, but they have rights issues where it's in like
that's true. that's
continuous legal limbo. So
Yeah.
if they wanted to pull like more like straight up dark fantasy shit, that'd be really cool.
That'd be cool, dude. Like some Dracula's Castle.
Dude, you would love Heretic.
Oh yeah, because you know that way better than I. Tell them about some of the environments. In
So
those fucking
Heretic
games.
is it's like
Also, we're
pure
just
high
inside
fantasy type
Cthulhu
shit.
this entire level.
Yeah, we're just that. You ever wanted to be inside Cthulhu, Alex?
Yeah.
Dude.
The hesitation.
I've never wanted to limit wings, by the way.
Well, that's what we're doing right now.
Yep, Doom Guys, Lemmy Winks.
Lemmy wings, lemmy wings.
But yeah, no, fucking Heretic, right? One of the main environments is this massive, like,
Major organ.
one of the main environments is like this massive, like, underwater dome city of like this insane, like, fantasy castle sort of architecture. And it's got like all these like kind of crazy like religious elements, like weird, like fantasy cathedrals and shit. And the enemies in that game are super weird. If you've got like giant, oh hey,
Yay! What's up, Afternoon Tune? What's going on?
There are what are called iron liches, which is just basically like a giant like metal skull head, and it like constantly blasts like various elemental like weapons at you.
Well, thank you for the 15 biddies, Afternoon Tune. That's very, very appreciated.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Heretic
just like
is
the
badass.
idea of
Yeah, those games are like a very cool, very unique, like feeling dark fantasy too. Like it's not exactly like any other thing I
No,
can
it's
think of.
very much its own thing. Like if you saw it.
And so, like, yeah, if they could totally just do like a portion of a Doom game where we go to like an environment or a place like that, and that's like half the game or something, like it is here, or like a third of the game. I mean, hell, you could imagine them even doing more with this world, and then having like an additional environment like that, and if they do another one,
Yeah.
just build up your repertoire of environments, you know,
Put in new enemy types and stuff.
just combine shit and like have these weird dynamics with each other.
They can maybe leave out Hexen.
Well, that's yeah, they don't need to go in there.
Hexen would have been a good game if it wasn't for all the batshit bizarre puzzle design. We were just talking about that earlier. Hexen has some of the worst puzzle design I've ever seen.
Are they
Gotcha.
poorly designed puzzles, not just
They're both.
okay.
So the way it works is most of the puzzles in Hexen are you flip a switch and you get a cryptic message, and then you have to schlep all the way back across like 10 different maps, figure out where the other hidden switch might be, and the clue is either so cryptic that it didn't tell you, or it just flat out didn't tell you which part of the map you're supposed to look at. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
And that's like half the game. That's why I've only played Hexen. It's telling me yesterday how historically accurate you found the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Oh, that's good.
I was specifically talking about when Michael wanted to watch that movie at the place that we all used to live.
Oh, yeah.
And Sky happened to be home that day, and so came out and watched it, and she was fucking tearing that movie apart the entire time. I mean, like, for her to sit there and watch them try and be like, and the terracotta soldiers have all come to life. And like, now a mindless CGI superhero movie army.
No, she was pissed.
She hated that movie so much.
She almost never will sit through a bad movie unless it's like something that has like annoyed her so much that she just has so much like to complain about.
She
Oh,
liked Electric State.
She loved Electric State. Where's that?
Where's Chairman Nutt?
Where's
Where's Chairman
he's somewhere back here. He's somewhere back here. He might be on because this is taller than. He's behind the. Yay! There he is.
Is he? Oh, you got it.
Alex,
Nice.
hold Chairman Nut up to the
Yeah,
camera.
that's Chairman Nutt.
Yeah, Chairman Nut from.
State.
God, that movie. Man.
That movie was so stupid.
I had forgotten about it until now when she watched Three Body Problems season 2.
I think it's going to be hard to convince her to.
Oh, that would be like pulling teeth. She will.
We can try.
I'll ask.
We can try and
I'll
get her
ask.
to, but I don't know if she'll be
Don't
willing
expect
to.
a yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'll watch it and come talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she'll.
I mean, that was what did she call it? Like a shit in her heart or a shit in her soul or something like that.
I think that's what she said. Yeah. It was bad. Like even
It was
without being
awful.
as like personally like attached to the source material, it was bad.
Well, it was funny because like you haven't read the books.
I did at one point finally read them.
Okay, but had you had the time to review?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, it took me a while to finally get
Okay.
around to it, but I did.
'Cause, yeah, I mean,
I
had read the books, but I wasn't as attached to the franchise. This guy was.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, this guy was like, oh yeah, it's a big thing. Certainly a lot of Chinese feel that way because it was like one of the first big Chinese stories to get any sort of international attention.
Right.
And so when you have this thing come out Western audiences will pretend that it's not a problem, or they'll say that the Chinese just being racist or something. But it's actually pretty offensive, like how bad the writing is in that show to a Chinese person.
Well, because
Just because of what that series represents.
yeah, well, I mean, and like the way that it is like mostly a bunch of like it's all like taking place in like England, and it's like
Well,
a
they
bunch
took all the
of
Chinese people out of the Chinese story.
Yeah, there are like barely any Chinese characters in the show.
That is weird.
I mean,
It's like
yeah.
and like the whole thing with the aliens is like kind of represents another sort of era of like Chinese political, you know. And so, like, when in the show,
Oh, yeah,
you
'cause
changed
they
all
have-
the present day stuff to just be like taking place in like the UK with like this very diverse cast of like every like type of person in the world. It's like you've kind of torn out like what is culturally specific and authentic
It
about
makes-
the story.
It makes a kind of really sad sense that it would be that way, though, because how could they portray modern times? Like, how could Hollywood even possibly portray like
Yeah.
just because of how easy it is to
shit.
step on a
Right there.
landmine for those studios? Where they're just like, oh, we'll just reset this in a totally different environment. So
Major organ.
that's like when they made the monk in Doctor Strange.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the-
Oh
when-
yeah, and they made her Tilda Swinton specifically because China would not allow them to depict a Tibetan character at all. And the guy's it's
Yeah.
a Tibetan.
And I'm
guy.
not saying China said to Netflix like don't have
They
right.
didn't
three
want to
body
take the
problems
risk,
take
yeah.
place in modern China. They just didn't want to take the risk of pissing them off.
Right. Well, which they then did, just in
Yeah.
a different way.
Just in a different way.
Yeah, it turns out if you take all the Chinese people out of the Chinese story,
The Chinese don't like that.
I think that's a totally fair.
So yeah, when I saw a lot of people with the show going like, I don't think it's all that bad. It's just a different take on it. I was like, I feel like you're really missing the point a little bit with why it's bad or like why people are saying that.
and it's also just really complicated.
I think it's poorly made on top of that. But like, I feel like that is so the like underpinned thing that like some people feel like they refuse to acknowledge.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people, when they decide they like a thing, they just have to defend it to the bitter end. So you kind of just start ignoring things like that.
Yeah, being like totally able to be uncritical of something you like, which a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'll tell you right now, that part in Attack on Titan when Ryan was like, I transferred my consciousness into my pinky toe is fucking stupid.
yeah,
was dumb.
that was some bullshit.
At one point, I remember going, well, like, I guess maybe they're like kind of plants or something, like, or in a weird way, like, because the giant trees or something, or I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it later, but they never did.
No,
So
it was just
that's like a stupid thing in that
It
story.
was a clumsy Deus Ex Machina to keep that character alive.
Yeah, just to have like, and I'm willing to acknowledge that.
Oh, well, would you do a Nicholas?
I could do very well.
Yeah, he dates.
I mean, like, I don't necessarily ask me questions with like dates, but I'd probably want to brush up because, to be fair, I've watched all of his movies over the course of like 15 years. So some of the ones that it's been a while, I maybe don't know as well, but there's a decent number of them that I do. So I mean, I won't say that I'd get every question you could possibly find, but I think I do pretty well. Especially, like, I feel like a lot of... Shit, that's the same one again. Huh?
Have you guys seen Gary Busey lately?
No, what's he doing?
Holy shit, man. Well, he's also just, like, ancient now.
Yeah, I was going to ask
So
if he's still
looking,
alive.
He's looking...
I was always asking if you were asking, like, oh, has anyone seen Gary Busey? Like, we're worried about it.
I saw a video of him, like, screaming in a parking lot.
What's his first film?
But he's...
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which he does not actually have any lines in, but is a friend of the Sean Penn character.
There you go.
Yeah, I watched the movie that he doesn't have any...
friends with I Am Sam?
Well, thank you for the biddies. Yeah, that's what Sean Penn was famous for a long time. Was he was like the stoner, kind of shit heel, fucking Spicoli character in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Spicoli was his name. Yeah.
I didn't know that was his name.
But then he was Sam.
Yes, and that's who he is now. He never stopped
Definitely
being
what
Sam.
I think of when I see it.
Yeah, it's hard to get I Am Sam
Now
out here.
that I've seen that movie, I don't think I'll ever look at Sean Penn and not immediately think of that movie.
I know, it's so bad. That's like one of the worst things.
Movie does he own the rights to?
Ooh. That I don't know. Own the rights to. Yeah, that one I don't know.
Damn it, Sage. I thought you were good at this.
I said I would get every question right.
I know.
It might be more that Sage can get questions about Nicolas Cage's movies right, but maybe not about his personal life.
Well, I do know some.
Fortune of Eddie's father.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to have to learn about how that happened and what's going on with that.
Or is it just a stuff?
That was just a startup.
When is Three Body Season 2 supposed to come out?
I don't know. It's been weird.
Well, Ted Turner with the intention of turning it into a movie.
That's what The Courtship of Eddie's Father is? Huh. Interesting.
Well, it's not even a movie that just owns movies.
Yeah, it just didn't get, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I did not know about that. Yeah, but
Hey, Sage.
I specifically I specifically
I thought
said,
you said you were a fan, dude.
God
What
damn it.
species of dinosaur does he have a skull on?
Oh god, wasn't a T-Rex?
It was something small.
It was something like...
It was similar. Similar.
You know, it has its own name.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know the science. I just know Nicolas Cage
It was,
had that
it was
dinosaur.
from Mongolia.
Yes.
Well, it turned out to have been stolen from like the Mongolian Museum of Natural History, I think.
Didn't he return it? Which lead role was Cage cast and then drop out of It's Not Superman?
He's turned down a number of things. You're not talking about him almost getting cast as Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, are you? Because that was something that came very
That
close
is
to
such an
happening.
interesting alternate universe.
He dropped out because he just was like, I don't think I'm right for the part. But he was like, he did like read for it and stuff. But yeah, I don't think he would have.
Do you think Lord of the Rings would still be as big of a pop culture phenomenon as it is today if Cage was Aragorn?
I don't know. I mean, that would have really thrown that movie's tone off.
I have to say that Beetleborg.
This role,
Viggo Mortensen's
Captain
incredible.
had to drop out because he felt he couldn't get in good enough shape.
In good enough shape?
Not super.
I'm glad he wasn't in top.
There is a movie called Kiss of Death that Nicolas Cage was in where he is like kind of a weird in shape like bodybuilder. He's like bench pressing strippers and shit.
A different subset of the culture.
Yeah, I don't think I know this one. Would have just been a different subset of, but that's true. I mean, I certainly would probably still be a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and
Yes.
plus Nicolas Cage. So
The
the wrestler. Oh, the one with the Mickey Rourke. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I feel like I maybe have heard that before, but it's interesting. Where's the other one?
He just smoked that guy with a BFP shot.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it has shield up. Is it? Well, I meant the shield back.
now he. Well, I guess either way he's out now.
Or
God damn it!
Which other comic book role was Cage offered and went to another actor? The last one. Yeah,
Another one he was almost cast as.
How many are we down here? Like, what's the score?
I said I wouldn't know everything. I did not.
1-2 right?
Well, let's see. He didn't know the dinosaur. He didn't know the casting thing with the muscular guy. Mistu.
Yep, take Mr. We got one. Right?
So this one for the tiebreaker?
You got one, right? See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got one.
Alright. I was worried I had too much respect for you.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I've never been good at, like, trivia stuff, ever. Like, even if it's a subject I know a lot about, like, trivia questions are just, like, so random and about so many different things that you can't possibly anticipate.
Come on, Sage.
I'm thinking, because I mean, Superman's the main one people would think of, but Punisher. I don't think it was the Punisher, because it obviously
Hulk.
played Ghost Rider. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Jeopardy music playing.
Yeah, that
from Mortal Kombat.
I think that one's too. Like, yeah, that one's.
Lex Luthor.
Hey, he
Well, it
would
said
not have done
superhero,
the
right?
worst Lex Luthor. Role of Norman Osborn, Green Goblin.
Yeah, that would have. I don't think that would have been great.
No, words. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe, I feel like, is so perfect in that role. Like, that's one of those, like, really great comic book villains that they actually did. Like, I've never been big on the costume in it, but just what he does as a performance, I think, is excellent.
Well, if you want somebody to just absolutely
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
And he has a giant goblin cock.
Forgot we already talked about this now.
That's
We're really
twice in
blazing
one
on
day.
Willem Dafoe on this channel.
That's a callback.
He has out-weirded Nicolas Cage in 2 movies. You know,
That's true.
Like, he's been in 2 Nicolas Cage films and been the weirdest part of both of them.
Yeah. Think about how crazy those Boondock Saints movies are, and how huge a step
Cage knowledge is lacking.
Yeah, I told you you're an You got a 25%, you know.
Yeah,
That's good for a participation trophy.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's good enough for last place.
I said I wouldn't know everything.
But you didn't say you didn't know anything.
Hey, those were obscure questions.
See, after dude chipped in a little bit now that we're making fun of you. He couldn't give us any money. That's correct.
Oh, that's good.
No, I'm definitely having trivia. It really depends on the category.
I feel like even if it's like a lot of times you'll see the category and it'll be like ancient Greek history, and you go, "Oh, I know about that." And then the question will either be like something so absurdly specific, like what was Artemisia's ship at the Battle of Salamis called,
yeah.
or like it'll be something where it is tangentially about the subject, but not actually.
I mean, I was going to say, really, for me, that's just going to otherwise, yeah, even history.
Does anyone off the top of their heads know what 2 movies Willem Dafoe and Nicolas Cage were both in together?
Nope.
Wild at Heart, which is also a David Lynch movie.
Huh.
It's got
No
Laura
wonder they would
Dern.
cast those two people
Yeah,
in a movie together.
that makes sense.
That sounds like something David.
Well, it's Laura Dern, Nicolas Cage, Willem Dafoe, and then
Pull it out and they'll come back.
no, I feel like I hear another tentacle now popping up somewhere. Yeah, there you are. Fucking get out of here.
I could throw a great question your way. Oh god, it's going to be completely
All right,
impossible to
let's
answer.
Let's see. We can team up on this.
All right. It's going to be the most obscure shit you've ever heard. I do feel like Afternoon Tune finds like the hardest one again. In ancient Greece, Nike was the goddess that personified victory. Her Roman equivalent had what unsurprising name?
Lucy. No, I definitely don't know. I don't know that.
Thinking. It's going to be something that's so stupid and obvious. So this goes into the question. It's not actually Greek, it's Roman.
That's true. That is Roman history. It's also
Do you want a hint?
Is it Adidas?
Jesus.
Adidas. That's good. I should know this. I think I saw the statue in Germany. The statue of that goddess. Is it Victoria? I don't know.
In like the what?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
it
with
could be
Nike. I'm gonna go
Victoria.
with Nike.
Well, Nike was already.
I'm gonna say they didn't change.
You say Jesus too. Oh,
It was
that was
Nike.
right.
Or it was Adidas. Is it Adidas? I'm gonna definitely take credit if it was Adidas.
Yeah.
Or Victoria. It was that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Good thing.
I had to think about it way more than I should have. So, yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, if an answer is too obvious, you put
Well, that absolutely happens.
I'm also.
yeah.
I like as far as history goes.
Right. I know about every mythology, but I'm not. I would probably say I'm not an expert in any of them. Like some more than others, but the Egyptian stuff gets weird.
Yes, it does.
I would say I don't know. I would say I'm very limited.
Yeah, I'd say I know basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I mean, how many times have, like, throughout the process of writing these books have we found, oh, hey, here's this cool thing from ancient mythology. How would we work this in as a thematic idea?
Right.
Well, it is amazing how consistent story structures are. How much we still kind of build the same kind of narrative. Those mythological type.
Well, I mean, what are superheroes but a continuation of the same tradition that gave us the Epic of Gilgamesh?
Yeah.
100%.
We watched Monarch season 2.
What about Queens or Butterfly?
Maybe both.
It is the corporation, and so TV spin-off of the Godzilla Kong Monsterverse movies.
Oh,
Sounds
they have a
boring as
TV
fuck.
spin-out.
Yeah. I did not watch it to begin with.
So it's like, is Godzilla in it?
I don't think so.
Then why is anybody showing up to watch it? Who the fuck is like, oh yeah, I love the evil corporation in Godzilla. That's what I want to see more movies about. Not about Godzilla, not about who he's fighting, but about the evil corporation.
Yeah, I never saw it. He makes a cameo.
Like, just walking by in the break room.
He's getting a cup of coffee, going back to his cubicle.
Godzilla having to do like a 9 to 5 is now something I kind of feel like I need to see.
That would be an amazing Robot Chicken sketch.
You like the first season? What like
Well,
from Shogun? I mean, I liked her. What is okay? Pitch me like sort of just like the basic idea of like what is it that is actually like happening in it, or like the basic like.
Is it funnier if it's Godzilla like crammed into like the office of the corporate building somehow? Like
Or if he's in like a warehouse size
cubicle, yeah.
Oh, cool! New dog bed for Link.
Nice.
Sweet. I'm sure he'll love that.
Put it on right there so everybody can see it when he's lying there.
I mean, there'd be more views if there was just a cam of him sleeping than we'd ever get.
Oh yeah. No, if you just had your animals in one place and the camera running, you'd be a wealthy man right now.
Especially like gaming about Godzilla. I just Godzilla having to do like a call center. I want to see Godzilla have to work at like a desk job. I want to see that.
That's brilliant.
I want to see Godzilla rage.
Now,
Like,
rage. Here and now,
like,
is he?
"Let's go up, fuck you," and then do like the Godzilla scream and like blow the roof off.
It's just at a bar later. Like, man, you wouldn't believe
He
the shit.
rips the roof off the bar, sits down next to it, and then for a beer.
Just Godzilla's like midlife crisis. Really, is, I think.
He buys a
like
like
kegs. He's ripped the top off.
he buys a Ferrari. He's like trying to put like one toe in it.
That's amazing.
So after the battle between Godzilla and the Titan, revealing that monsters are real, follows one family's journey to uncover what is buried, secrets, and the legacy linking them to monsters.
Well, I mean, if you say it's good, I mean, I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know, but I question.
I mean, if Godzilla isn't like making his daily commute at the beginning of every episode,
Just this, like, I just picture him standing on a highway, and there's like cars backed up, like honking at each other, and he's like,
just exasperated trying to get into the office that day.
he calls up his boss. It's really bad.
Here's my question: is his boss King Ghidorah?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
the other monsters.
Dude, King Ghidorah has got to be like, one head is his direct manager, one head is human resources.
He's like, I don't know, talk to HR. And the other head whoops in.
Them all being in different branches of the company is an amazing idea.
King Ghidorah is the board. Like,
Yes.
Like, they're sitting at the table, but like each head is at a different spot around the
They're like, they're curving around to be so they're up.
They're all
the
resting in a
chairs.
different chair.
Yeah. Are we writing a Godzilla workplace comedy? I think we might need
We
to.
just did.
That's good.
So we just murdered Cthulhu from the inside.
That is.
What's worse, marrying Godzilla or marrying AI?
Neither of those are good. Neither of those are good.
I feel like Godzilla has got to be the worst option.
Yeah.
Not that marrying AI is good, but
But like, what if he rolls over on you?
Exactly.
Godzilla's enormous.
I mean, I guess
That's like-
Godzilla.
It seems unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sleeping with the snake. Like, that snake doesn't love you. It's just like...
It's just hungry, man.
Except the snake is the size of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
I guess you could live in Godzilla's nostril or something. But...
Do you want an apartment in Godzilla's nostril? I'm sorry.
Dude, what if he's making so little money at his job? He has to sublet. He has to sublet parts of his body.
I think Godzilla had to
Live
do
in.
that in the year 2000. Actually, I think he was renting his.
That's definitely true.
Once Roland Emmerich was through with them.
There's still 1 2-bedroom left in his head.
It's not selling for some reason.
Man, The Strange Life of Godzilla. That's the title. That's the movie we're making.
That's
The
brilliant.
Strange Life of Godzilla. The actor Godzilla in the franchise he starred in for over 70 years.
Is it like BoJack Horseman, but for Godzilla?
You know what? Yeah.
I could work with that.
I think this is. I think we could pioneer Godzilla storytelling.
It's certainly never been done before.
That's a different take.
I really do like Godzilla.
Like, I mean,
We should base Godzilla's life on Brendan Fraser.
Ooh, there you go.
it's also like this like underdog Hollywood biopic story too. And it's like now that he's in his 70s, the Hollywood money's really coming in, and he's being respected as like a legacy franchise. And that's like your happy ending. Oh, fuck off!
But like we pick up on the story when he's in his straight to DVD era.
Oh yeah,
in any role that he did.
Well, do we tell it in a linear fashion, or does he sort of think about his life over the course of the film in his old age, like a music biopic?
Yeah, you got like a montage,
like Walk Hard style.
I don't know. Yeah,
Dewey Cox has to think about his entire life before he plays.
Yeah, because you know, sometimes, or do we want it to be at like the moment he makes it, stuff like that underdog?
Yeah, like he's old and he's about to have that like celebrated in his old age moment.
He's getting his like lifetime achievement award at the same.
Yeah. He just explore his whole life. So I think this would be a great movie.
No, this would be fun.
Like animated TV comedy.
Caution. Theorist signal is surrounded by enemy targets.
Also,
yeah,
just like
it's just dead in the background.
It's just like a dead part of the level now.
Sulu didn't even put up much of a fight.
No, he really didn't.
You like osmosis going?
Is that how that movie ends? The person just
Fucking
explodes?
kill Bill Murray. Fucking take him out.
I mean, I like that idea.
No, it shouldn't.
That should be the sequel.
Bill Murray ate that nasty ass egg that the monkey slobbered on him. Like that. I mean, he deserved to die.
He deserved to die. I mean, if he died from some illness from doing that, that's like just
that's
fucking straight up.
The movie.
Like,
that nasty hard-boiled egg the monkey slobbered on, and then like that super.
And that's where it comes from. Yeah, that's right. God, that's a weird movie.
That is strange.
It's so that is a very of its time of this type of film.
You could make that again. Well, and not for like people to be offended, people just be weirded out.
Who played Osmosis?
It's been so long, I actually don't remember who was in it.
I don't think it was. I hope it was.
I don't think it was.
No.
I think it was Chris.
I think you're right.
Chris Rock sounds right, but I'm honestly not confident enough, like in my own memory, to like say.
Yeah, it was Chris. It
was Chris Rock. Okay. Who played the pill? The like yellow and red pill guy. That was because that was the buddy cop scenario, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I could just look at like the IMDb of. Wait, who?
No, I can't.
I've got to figure
out. Was
it? Character.
Well, if you just look up. Yeah. I just remember he was the pill. He was like the medicine that he took as like he's like a RoboCop super soldier.
Oh.
Man, if that isn't big pharma propaganda, thinking back on it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, Jesus Christ. Looking at that right now, like...
Well, it would have been better if he was an opiate.
Oh, no, one.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was... Yeah, okay. Because I remember the villain having, like, a very sort of smooth, like, almost... Like, just like full-blown, like, charismatic supervillain persona.
I just don't know the names of which names are which.
If you look up Pill Guy, well,
Pill Guy.
I don't know the name either. I really don't.
I mean, who the fuck knows?
It
wasn't Brad Garrett, was it?
No, David Hyde Pierce.
David Hyde Pierce.
I don't even know who that is.
He was Fraser's brother.
Really?
Yeah, Niles.
Fucking Niles? Huh.
Yeah.
Howard doesn't Kid Rock.
Could
That's a
Doom Guy
weird
kill
cast.
Godzilla? That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Yes.
Probably, though.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, Doom Guy probably could kill anything.
That'd be
Yeah.
a cool level for him to fight. I do.
Hell yeah. Well, they kind of have a little bit of that.
Yeah, this has some of that.
I'm talking
The
like,
mech sequences and then they even running around inside of Cthulhu there being like a giant. If you want one where you're outside the body, the final boss, or I guess not even final boss, but like second to last boss. Or wait, no, was it the final boss, the Icon of Sin?
Yeah.
Okay, I can remember if it was before the Con Maker or after.
It was after.
It was after. The Icon of Sin is straight up fighting a kaiju at the end of Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Which was also a boss in the original games.
I would also point out that like the human military in the Godzilla movies has beaten him before. So
Yeah.
like if they could do it, why couldn't Doomslayer do it?
Doomslayer, I don't
I
think
feel
it
like Batman could probably pull it off if he had the right stuff.
Well, Batman seems to be able to pull off anything.
Yeah. I would say that Doom Guy and Batman are both at kind of that same level where they're kind of like built at this point to be like the end of all playground arguments of who could be who.
Well, yeah, they really are. And this is even a prequel, even someone having this much ability to kind of stop him for even a moment.
Yeah, this is before Eternal. So, yeah.
We should kill his.
I know you like that character.
Oh, that guy is.
I actually
I
enjoy
kind of
him.
wish he was actually more of the main villain.
Yeah, because I think he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Demon Prince is fine.
He's kind
not.
of generic.
Yeah, I like the witch and the chubby angel more.
But especially because like the angel guy doesn't even have that much style. But
He
his
really
screen
doesn't.
presence is so much.
And the witch definitely is also just a cool. That's a cool
Yeah.
just design. It's like actually from like a Cthulhu dimension fucking mage. You think she's got tentacle face under that shroud?
Problem. So, yeah, it's probably why she never takes it off. But we know that Baldur's Gate players are into that. So.
That's true.
You know about that, right, Alex? There's a scene where you fucking tentacle on with Baldur's Gate 3.
no, I thought it was just better.
No, there's like
Yeah,
a...
there's a bunch of things.
Yeah, there's a mind flayer.
He's Iron Man.
He's the Iron Ass crack.
They also probably could have come up with a better name there too.
They absolutely
It's too easy to make that.
Yeah.
Alright.
They didn't really have any ideas for the story in this. Just, you know, you can tell that it's not as inspired as 2016 original.
Alright. Harbor of Souls.
That guy who screamed "fuck ice"
The
during
creature
that moment of
back
silence was pretty great.
And
Yeah.
the Slayer. Nothing. Get him on.
And he was that hits.
Bishop Creed.
The
Oh yeah.
Where is
the hologram slowly turning too. You think he would already be straight on, but that's actually a very funny small detail. Him having to
Yeah,
rotate.
that's like something we'd do. I think it was that. Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a bit ago.
As soon as Doom Guy's taken off the map, they sell out the fucking human.
Of course, these guys can't do anything.
Yeah, they can't. They're not capable of defending themselves. Because Alex, do you know or understand how the original games
No.
connect to these games? So the original games, the Doom Guy is not like himself divine.
He's just a space marine.
Yeah.
He's it's supposed to just be a normal guy who got like sent to Mars because he like beat up his superior officer.
So in between games, like but it literally goes 1, 2, 64, then this, and off screen between these two games, these maker angel things literally, like, they made him divine. Like, they actually took him
Right.
and, like, powered him with, like, a divine invincibility. And then they put this mind control thing on him. This is crazy. It's for this game's Lovecraftian dimension. Cthulhu is basic, I guess, just a whole race of creatures, which also is why
Yeah,
you
they're
can
just
kill
all
one.
old ones. I think.
But yeah, the only thing keeping him...
Chainsaw Man's the highest rated movie on Letterboxd for 2025.
Damn, that's kind of awesome. That was really fucking. And yeah, I think that thing is the only thing keeping him not from being at like absolute like full power.
And like even in the original game, when he was human, we are talking about somebody who died, went to hell, and literally clawed his way back, like
Yeah.
to the world of the living. So
It's ridiculous, but I love it too. I love that.
yep.
They are rage. Brutal. Without mercy.
I think the main thing that just would have improved this game to be like fully great, at least, would just have been if they made the humans just actually more fun and live up to the sort of.
Yeah, if they actually felt like what the lore was building them up to be in 2016 Eternal, that would have been the whole story would have been justified in existence that way. I think.
Yeah. Because the way Eternal describes the like background lore, it really makes it seem like an entire society where every single soldier in that military is like basically a doomed guy, like level capable soldier.
Yeah,
Like an entire society of that as like its military.
because these are people that Doom Guy regarded as equal.
Yeah, like he like legit respected them and like served in their military for like years and years, and like that's kind of how it's all pitched in Eternal.
Jesus, I mean,
So it's just interesting that they like have the humans in it, because like Alex, your impression of this game, because we haven't played through the other two with you around. Like, do the humans in this game seem impressive, particularly? Like the non. Yeah, I didn't think so.
they don't really do anything.
That's the thing. It's just kind of nothing.
It just kind of seems like if he wasn't around, they'd all just probably like try and form.
They'd all be dead already.
Yeah.
And then that also in that backstory is what made the demons even more so maybe impressive, is like whittling that society down over like really long amount of time. But the fact that the demons just through numbers were still able to then do that is like makes the demons seem.
And there's the whole thing about how it nearly broke hell to do it, and it took the Khan Maker stepping in to betray the Sentinels, like actually being the deciding factor and all that.
Yep.
There's like a whole fucking backstory based around making the Argent Denor as like over the top as possible.
Yeah.
And then we see it, and it's just sort of a bunch of nobodies who do nothing.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this game that I think is specifically disappointing. I mean, there's not that that's the only thing about it that I don't like, or my only criticism, but I do feel like that.
It's the worst story that a modern Doom game has had.
Which is still not like...
It doesn't really matter, and like...
And it's not like
fine.
irredeemably bad.
Yeah, it's fine. But, like, Eternal in 2016, like, were surprising in how well they managed to craft, like, narrative and lore and stuff.
Because it's a series that doesn't necessarily have to have one anyway, so it's like...
They put effort in.
Yeah, it was like very cool and surprising that those had as much as they did. Like, oh, this way. This is just forget shit when you.
Yeah. Well,
Have
you haven't
to-
played it for 6 months.
Yep. Alright, let's see. What can I do? Oh, gotcha. Let's see. And we are still waiting on some single-player DLC for this game, too.
Yes, they are making it. It's just a question of when it's out.
And I believe they're only doing one this time instead of two.
Okay.
Like the way they split it up as a part one, part two with
Emanating from the mortal plane.
Eternals DLC.
It'll be interesting to see what exactly they do. Like,
I hope it's more Cthulhu Dimension shit.
I hope so too. That's the best part of the game.
Or that the DLC is them doing
Like, its own unique area.
yeah, like something heretic inspired or whatever.
Scanning. Vessel located.
Well, no, yeah, we're officially out of the like Cthulhu. Now we're back into like
This is like basically Hades.
yeah, so yeah, it's effectively like Hades. Yeah, which is different from the hell.
I feel like that giant skull in the distance with the window in it should have like disco lights going on.
That, you know what? That sounds like something you'd see in Samurai Jack.
Absolutely.
Having it look like that, but then
100%.
have that like sort of extra design aesthetic to it. I like was ready to hit him again, but
They should never make more of that show.
yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't want them to see more of it.
No,
Getting Tarkovsky has continued to make stuff though. Primal is crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the premiere of the new season yet, but at that I want to watch that because that show's fucking awesome. And then I haven't watched it yet, but he did another one that was more like felt like more like a kids show still, but it was it was called like Warriors Eternal or something like that, or. Yeah, it was like it was like these reincarnated like spirits throughout like different time period. There was like a monk, a knight, and a sorcerer. It felt more like a Cartoon Network show, but it's apparently something that he had wanted to make back then, and just wasn't able ever to get them to like sign off on doing it. But yeah, so I still need to check that out. But it's cool that he's continued to do like multiple new projects. I still think his very brief Star Wars cartoon is one of the cooler things that came out of Star Wars, certainly at that time.
absolutely, yeah.
That animation.
I feel like, if you really want to get people to like trust what is going to be produced, like maybe like get Tarkovsky doing the animated film.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be a good way to get people to be like, okay, Star Wars is willing to be a little bold here, you know?
Well, they were bold with the Acolyte.
Bold.
I wouldn't say it was good, but it was certainly bold.
Seemed kind of safe to me, but
I mean, it was just so stupid. I don't know how you could call it safe.
well, oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, that animation studio is really just in general, I feel like hit a new like stride on what they're capable of.
That's big feature.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
I think anybody heard that. And it happened to a show I went so much.
Thank God that was a good revival.
I know,
right?
right? Imagine if that had been like the Game of
Oh my
Thrones the
God.
animation.
Oh, dude, that would have killed myself. Samurai Jack. That was
Thankfully, it was a situation where you had the same talent doing it, and they thought about it for years. And I'm sure the fact that it took so long is part of the reason it was as good as it was. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah, it wasn't like a Ridley Scott.
God. Prometheus, dude. That is some of the most disappointed I have ever been walking out of a movie. It really was.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. 'Cause I remember.
I was pumped, dude.
You were like theorizing at me.
Oh, yeah.
I
For
remember.
like 6 months. And then you didn't really want to talk about
I remember when you and Michael first came out of the theater. You had that little bit of you were kind of in denial. You're like, yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, we were. At first, we were like, it was all. Yeah, it wasn't all bad, and then now it's like, no, it was all bad.
I think with you, it was like maybe a day later. You're like, nah, fuck that movie. But,
It was the next. It was literally the next morning. It took me a night to come to grips with it. Like it really did. That was like, I don't think my sister like has ever really gotten like excited for movies before seeing them ever again since X-Men 3.
really?
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, she would have been. She was in high school when that movie came out, and I mean, it's one of her big things. But she got like a bunch of friends. Like there was like probably 30 of them that all went to the premiere together. They made T-shirts, and I think that just killed like her ability to get like hyped up for anything, whether it's something she's a fan of or
You
not.
can just shoot them with this gun. They'll blow up.
That's true.
Yeah, that would be rough. At least you didn't go see X-Men.
Well, I think that's the thing is, like, I think a lot of people like dislike X-Men 3 more because there was this excitement
People
going
knew
into
the
it.
Origins was going to stink, but
Yeah, I think after X-Men 3, no one cared about Origins at all anyway.
yeah,
I think it is. But I bet if I said that to my sister, she'd be like, would disagree with me.
Yeah.
I bet she would. She was.
the respawning until you kill the spider.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Say, were you sparing that spider for later?
You had other plans for that spider, didn't you?
Hey, you shut the fuck up.
Sage's like, I'll be back.
No. Don't come back for shit. But no,
If it was a dog,
what was the most?
That's true.
Have you guys ever had that moment though, where like there is something you were like specifically like what can you think of like what the biggest one is for you?
Probably that one.
Oh yeah. 'Cause I remember you were excited about that. Yeah.
Well, and then Peter Jackson didn't have to be the first to do it.
Yeah. He just was like producing it. He didn't even actually do it.
I think fucked up.
Wasn't that one of those movies where like the female lead has like a very sort of?
She's supposed to be fully like disfigured, and they gave her like that scar.
Yeah, she's got like a tiny little scar on the side of her face, but she's like otherwise like exceptionally like model looking.
One of those scars that actually makes you prettier, rather than.
Right. It's like all it does is add like distinct character to your face.
Instead of getting like down the middle of your face.
Yeah, she was like,
Oh, her nose.
yeah, she's got like some like Two-Face Red Skull shit going on. And yeah, just a little cut. That's kind of all that they did for that.
Yeah, that was stupid. And then I mean, they did not make the cities look good. Like that's why Peter Jackson had to be the one to do it. And they fucking giant rolling cities.
Actually look like
look badass, like they should.
right.
Yeah, and just the narrative. There are so many characters in that book, and it really just like or whatever they're trying to type. Would have been better with actor.
Sure.
I think they put like somebody from the special effects studio, that Peter Jackson special effects studio. They kind of gave him the reins for it.
Sure.
Probably needed a better director or something that would. Oh yeah, it bummed me out. Those books, those were books that I read in high school that I really liked.
What about you, Ulysses? Do you have one that comes to mind?
I don't, but I think that's more just because I'm so like naturally jaded and cynical. Like when things like that happen, that just doesn't surprise me at all.
It's just like, yeah.
Because I've definitely like.
I was going to ask if it would
like,
be Doom 3.
yeah, Doom 3 was pretty bad, but
I think that was going to be my guess as to what you'd say.
but even then, I mean, like the writing was on the wall a bit with it at the time.
Sure.
Like I said,
guess,
I mean,
like maybe I feel kind of the same way as Ulysses because I didn't go in thinking that Mortal Engines would be fantastic because I was aware of the fact that Peter Jack like that had kind of fallen.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you were in the theater still
like
thinking he
being
was
stunned
doing
by
it.
the fact that
It wasn't him. Yeah.
I was more just disappointed by it.
yeah. I definitely had that feeling. I mean, the Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, that's cool. If it wasn't for Alan,
Oops.
I don't know.
Alan
I liked him more in the old fucking British show, which was from like the fucking 70s. So that tells you, you know, how low the bar is.
And hell, that goes for anybody in the chat too. Is there anything that made it hard, like in something you liked that made it hard to like,
really disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
but like also to the level that it made it hard to get excited for stuff, like after that, like honestly changed like. So I don't know if I would say there's anything that's had that effect on me.
Can't say that.
Yeah, I mean, I still get excited for something. It's not like crazy excited. Because again, I'm a more cynical person.
Right.
But like,
Sort of where you're skeptical of like literally everything always, and like you kind of never expect something to really turn out well.
I can't. I probably because I wouldn't gather like a group of 30 of my friends to watch a movie and feel like it's going to be great.
yeah, no, I wouldn't do that unless I knew it was good. Like I'd already seen it. Lost made it hard to quit mystery TV.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm.
He says 50-50 shot. Yeah.
I know multiple people who were extremely burned.
I was definitely. Yeah, I was burnt by Lost. I was into it until.
I think the fact that I saw a lot of Star Trek when I was a kid made me go, "Oh, you should never depend on a series to always be good."
Yeah. Because yeah.
Set my expectations.
Because yeah, sometimes something will be really good, and then the next episode it'll be the dumbest thing you've ever seen. So, just be prepared always for that possibility.
Going home.
Exactly.
Well, Lost suffered from its own success and getting dragged out.
Yeah. No, if you go back,
That's what,
what was this? Oh, right. Which the next one might. Yeah, no, absolutely. It would Star Trek would go so back and forth. It's like you had to be you kind of had to. What's up?
I think you gotta lower those bars or something. There's a process to this. I don't remember.
well, Star Trek, like, are you talking like old Star Trek?
Yeah.
Like that's like almost all death right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's just the way the shows were made was that it would go back and forth. Oh, I already have that. The whole thing was that there was generally not like writers for the most part that were just working on it all the time. It was like always shifting and changing. So that's I mean, and then in that sense, the ones that are really great, you also would not have gotten those either if you had just like one. So it's there's a certain trade-off there that like I guess it's whether you find those great ones to be worth getting.
It's just the anthology problem.
Yeah, it happens with I think all anthologies. Like Black Mirror is something that is kind of
Black Mirror is a huge example.
like, especially over time, where it just like
it was very consistently good back then.
Those first two seasons are consistently great. I think every episode
have been insanely like so long. Consistently, like this person will make a good episode. Like you'd have to have somebody with such a good taste.
And I don't think anybody could go 100%. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So I feel like there should be more guys.
I can't believe that.
Oh, I was showing Alex all the fucking nostalgia slap Doomsday trailers
Oh yeah.
earlier before you got here.
Yeah, he's gonna die again. Wow.
You know,
There's going to be an entire era of people being nostalgic for that time when Patrick Stewart died in a lot of movies.
The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
That's a weird trailer because I don't know why the Fantastic Four and the Wakandans are like in one teaser together. That doesn't really make any sense to me.
They're just like, well, what do we have that people like?
Well, not only that, but also like one, how the two groups relate, but two, specifically that the Fantastic Four should be like the front and center main thing being shown in a movie that's like centering around Doctor Doom.
Well, who cares about the Fantastic Four?
Shit.
Who cares about Doctor Doom? He's actually just Iron Man.
Well, Marvel doesn't care.
It's Robert Doomsday Jr.
Robert Doomsday Jr. Don't you fucking say that to me.
That is his name now. He needs to legally change his name.
Robert Doomsday, fuck you. I hate it.
I love that.
I hate it so much.
Dr. Robert Doomsday Jr.
Yep. He's got the credentials now, Sage.
Yeah, any like kind
He
of.
didn't go to school for 8 years for you not to call him Dr. Robert Doomsday Jr.
Dr. Robert Doomsday Jr.
God, that's
God
good.
damn it.
That's a fucking amazing name.
You're gonna love it, Sid.
I don't
You're
love
gonna
it.
watch this shit out.
You're gonna go to that theater like 10 times.
Say, do you know that the X-Men
Arcane
will
totem
return?
identified.
This is the joke I was going to make earlier.
I mean,
You know how?
but
Oh yeah, no worries. But you know how like every, I mean, they would do it at the end.
Thanos will return.
Well, I mean, I personally think they might do it.
Do you think they'll bring Thanos?
Well, here's the thing. The Secret Wars comic. Yeah, no, listen to me though. Listen to me. The Secret Wars comic that is like that they're the Secret Wars comic. Listen to me. The Secret Wars comic.
Is he
Alex,
like his combine?
listen to me.
dude?
Listen to me.
Okay.
The Secret Wars comic that this movie is based on literally does that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think they're shameless enough to do it. Dude, you saw that Captain America trailer. I'm telling you, I think they're going to do it.
That is so stupid. Even I'm sure the comics it works.
Well, it works fine in the comics because one, Thanos was not dead anyway at that moment.
Yeah, he was farming. They did that like.
Well, that was all the way even back in the 80s. I mean, there's been other Thanos stories in between the two, but like, it's. And also just you can't do all the stuff that you can do in a comic book in a movie. It doesn't work.
You can't have Doom be the main villain, and then you're just like, oh, and Thanos is here. Like,
Yeah. Well, the panel that they're going to go for, it's a moment where they specifically are killing or having Doom kill Thanos very easily to sort of sell how powerful he is.
like a Lockheed Martin's weapons demonstration.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it looks like that, but in the actual book. But in a movie, that might be what it feels like.
Like, you won't believe how strong Doom is. Watch it.
That's what it'll feel like in the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Arcane totem identified.
I 100% think it's going to feel like that in the movie.
This movie's gonna suck.
No, but the joke I was going to make earlier, though, was, you know how they always have the so-and-so will return or whatever? And they've been doing that since, like, the ends of movies.
Yeah.
In, like, some of the older stuff, right? They need, that teaser should say, Patrick Stewart will die in Avengers Doomsday. They should be advertising it like that.
Why?
Because we all know it's going to happen.
Yeah, but they're just gonna resurrect him the next time they need a hit.
Dude, you know what's going to happen? They're going to do a trailer, right? And it's going to be Thanos getting off a motorcycle, going into a house, and he's going to have like a little baby he's taking care of. It's got like the music playing, just like
Oh my god, he's going to have like a purple baby.
Yeah. Got a purple baby.
I like that idea too. I thought you were gonna say Professor X pulls up next to him in his wheelchair or whatever. Have like a speed race.
I said he was at his home, not a retirement home.
Now what is the expansion now, other one than that?
Yeah, they need
Didn't they already have Thanos beat the shit out of the Hulk as like a big, oh, he's so powerful moment?
And that worked.
Yeah,
But-
well, that's because the Hulk was a character that's been built up for a long time that you feel sympathy for and like all that.
And
They
was
have
like
spent a
for
ton
like
of
10
time-
movies the strongest
They
character.
have
Yeah.
spent a ton of time laying the groundwork for Dr. Robert Downey Jr.
That is the best name.
I got it. It makes me so happy.
We gotta tell Michael about this.
Oh, he's gonna love it, I'm sure.
How much time do you think Robert Downey Jr. is actually going to have the film?
Could be like decades.
I mean, we maybe not at all.
You don't think he's ever going to put it on? He's going to put it on like...
No, it'll be like MODOK, where he has the mask on, and he immediately takes it off, throws it on the ground, like, fuck that shit.
Well, it's in the Fantastic Four, which was good, had a post-credit scene where you don't see him exactly, but it probably wasn't even Robert Downey Jr. It was probably like a stunt double, but it's someone in like a green cloak, right? And you see him holding like you don't see the face, but you see him holding the mask in his hand. So even in that post-credit scene, he's not. Now, in a good movie, the implication would be that he's because he's kneeling down to their kid.
No.
And the implication in like a good adaptation would be that he's showing the kid his like horrifying, like really disgusting, scarred up face. But that's not what I just don't believe they're going to give him that.
It would be funny though if it's Robert Downey Jr.'s face, but everybody treats him like it's horribly disgusting. Like he just takes his mask. It's just Robert Downey Jr. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody's like, ah.
That reminds me of I want to see.
Kids are running up to him going, Iron Man, can I get you out of here?
Oh no, that's not Iron Man. That's Ugly Man.
That does remind me. I was talking to somebody about the Muppets. They should do a remake of Beauty and the Beast with the Muppets. Everybody's a Muppet, but the Beast is like a guy. He just looks like
That's
a guy.
funny.
But
I
that's
like
why
that.
they think he's super fucking ugly
I like that.
and like monstrous.
So all the
Everyone else is a Muppet. Yeah, they're all Muppets. The other people are like Muppet people, and like everything else is a Muppet.
As long as it's not like the terrifying CGI furniture from the live action.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like
That was
actual
one of the most
cartoony
hideous-
puppets.
He was hideous.
We were actually at like that ice cream place down the street. It's like a TV that'll just be playing random like kids movies in it. I went in there to grab something, and they were playing that Beauty and the Beast movie. And that like 2 minutes was like the worst of it I think I've actually seen.
How bad did the furniture?
It didn't have those in that scene, unfortunately.
He ran out the store before they.
It was like they were outside or something, and I think they showed like the Beast's CG, which also I thought did not look good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the teapot and shit. I didn't know that like Uncanny Valley could have things like basic things, but like weird.
I think they could have gone further. Like, what if they were like made out of flash or something?
I don't think that would have been more charming. If that's what
I like that idea for a Beauty and the Beast
Like
story.
a human teapot.
Hey,
Ulysses, this is supposed to be like talking furniture. It's not a deli.
Oh, that's good.
Let's say the end table was made of spleen.
You just want to have an excuse to go and start eating people's houses.
I mean, that's kind of what fairy tales are all about, right?
I guess in Hansel and Gretel,
I
that's
guess- I
definitely
guess
specifically the case.
Ulysses would see a house made of flesh the way I see with a gingerbread.
Exactly.
So are you just like I feel like that we're graduating to like Cenobite level. Yes, come partake of my flesh house.
Okay, I don't know if I like this going that far.
I mean, that's what that sounds like to me. But you must be really excited for that Hellraiser game.
Man, eating people is cool. I don't know if I like the idea of like sticking nails in your skin. That doesn't sound fun. That just makes me like not a real Cenobite,
So you're just gonna start putting that movie on every night to go to sleep. Which movie was that? I may not have read that right away.
The movie said spiders. The neighborhood
Sure.
burns down. At least everyone will have food. There you go. You
Okay.
know you'll smell good too.
Ulysses, do you consider that pre-cooked?
Huh. I guess now we were asking questions about how you construct these houses. Like, what kind of meat are we using? Is it cooked? Is it like tanned, like leather?
You
Is it like
gotta
jerky?
use the fevers for the foundation.
Do you stand around yelling at the construction workers like Gordon Ramsay?
I think I would have to. They might not do it right.
It's still fucking raw.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, I might just hire Gordon Ramsay to do it for me at that point. You know, like you don't want a raw house. It would smell, dude.
2x4's a whale plant?
That
I mean, that
force oil.
sounds like a house up in the high up.
Yeah.
Whoever it keeps it warm.
It sounds pretty good for Minnesota.
Biological material.
I mean, isn't wood already a biological material?
I want my house spotted.
Do you think if you ground up enough ants, you could make a house out of chitin? Titan or however you pronounce it.
Probably. They are doing some crazy stuff with mushrooms now, where they can grow it and like
Oh yeah,
paint it in shapes and stuff. They think that might replace like insulation. Like
yeah, those mushroom bricks and stuff. Those are crazy.
I have seen that. It took me a second, but yeah, I have seen that. That is weird.
I mean, honestly, in a lot of ways, it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a much more renewable resource.
Well, and you can, I mean, you can
Growing it.
roll it into whatever shape you want,
Right.
and it doesn't taste that. You can grow 2x4s, you can grow like rock shape. That thing.
And nobody expected like 3D printing to get taken over by like mushroom technology. Huh?
Well, we could probably just burn down all the forests and put up mushroom farms instead.
Ooh, it hasn't.
I mean, we're going to burn down the forests anyway.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's probably going to
Well,
happen.
actually, there was a time in Earth's history when the trees basically locked up all of the carbon, and the mushrooms ate them. There's nothing on Earth that broke the trees, so they stay locked up the carbon.
Yeah, there's been so many weird periods in Earth's history like that.
Did you know that dinosaurs are the reason that we have flowers now?
You know?
Because the plants, like at the beginning of like dinosaurs' existence, were all like big, and they literally evolved to like avoid getting like stepped on
Oh,
and shit.
yeah.
So like dinosaurs killing like big plants made them
Made them
evolve to
small.
be smaller and capable of like surviving. And yeah, so dinosaurs gave us flowers.
They also the like giant mammals of like the Ice Age, kind of era saved avocados from
Oh, did they?
this. If they weren't eating them and transporting them around.
Yeah, interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, otherwise avocados would have gone.
Yeah, the avocados were entirely reliant on megafauna. I forget which species specifically, but yeah.
And humans, even in like those times when the megafauna started down, humans did save the avocados. Like they understood they had to bury
Final
them.
totem obtained.
If they didn't, we wouldn't have avocados. Even before they settled down.
2x4s of whale flesh.
Yeah.
Dude,
He said that earlier.
oh, okay.
Humans are pretty smart, man. They wouldn't know how to play.
Sometimes.
It depends.
Not always.
Depends on how and in what
I
way.
mean, ancient.
In terms of like figuring out like tools and shit,
But, I mean, you know how
People
small
don't know.
corn, you know how small corn used to be?
Oh yeah,
Like
so
a
you
head
get
of-
get
it was
that
like a
thing.
head of food. And that's like one of like that was understanding like plant husbandry and stuff like that. You like tens of thousands of years ago. That slowly
Whoever whoever was the specific person to have that idea for the very first time must have been like had like their autistic special interest was corn.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably true.
And then
It might be
it
why
just
so many people are
started.
autistic. Maybe it actually just was a survival benefit.
Yeah.
Because if
okay.
you get really good at doing like one thing that people actually like need for survival, like food, and your brain is hardwired.
Maybe
to, like,
maybe
will
the
say-
predator was
yourself
right.
that.
Autism is
say-
the next step. People.
I will say further back in human history, everybody was thinking about food.
Yes.
well, that's also true.
That was all anyone thought about in some places.
I guess, yeah, no, I mean, you're right about that for sure.
Like,
I know you
But,
can-
like, to-
we're so spoiled. You don't understand the fact
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like, for most of human history, the number one thought was, how am I going to
Yep.
Just the fact that, like, did it eat, like, its existence even.
Yeah.
Because people, you know, there are people, because I feel like I've heard people in response to that be like, well, what about people that can't afford it or whatever? But, like, it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Not being able to afford it.
I mean, that is 100% fair.
But I mean, like,
But there
the
was-
food
there was
doesn't
definitely
exist,
no-
and you don't know if
Yeah.
it does.
Definitely no food.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's just no way. You had to go get your own.
Yeah, you had to go into the forest, you had to pick some berries or kill a deer.
And that's, if anything, is there to kill or pick
Yes.
in the first place.
And that's assuming it's not somebody else's forest, and they're going to kill you for going in there.
right.
And that's like when people wonder sometimes, they're like, how could, like, people sell, like, whole lands and things like that for salt? And it's just like, dude, you don't understand how much you needed salt. Like, if
Yeah,
you
that
had
was
a lot
so
of
important.
food today,
Whoops.
you would pay any amount of money to have that food next week. Like,
Yeah.
once you slaughtered an animal, like, if you didn't have salt, just act like stuff you had.
Well, that's why a lot of those festivals and stuff that they had, it literally was everybody just stuffing their face because the food was going to go bad if they didn't eat it now.
Yeah.
And that's why the festivals were at the specific time of year they were so infrequent, is because you were going to run out of lambs if that was just how you ate all the time.
No, I mean, just in the modern era, like, we forget that humans once lived a that would have just be a reptilian.
Speaking of human history, there's a thing that I saw that was interesting. Maybe you guys already saw this. There's evidence of refined, like, wooden structures being built 500,000 years ago
Interesting.
by, like, a pre, modern human ancestor.
Actual wooden structure.
Yeah,
Crazy.
what they found was it was like a platform of some kind. They don't know exactly if there was like other stuff on top of it. They don't know if they think it was like a workspace platform, and it was built out of like planks of wood, and it was like they're a primitive sort of thing,
That's crazy.
and it was suspended over a river area, like on like a
Like,
not all the way like a bridge, but it was meant to be over water.
interesting.
So like
That's unbelievably sophisticated for 500,000 years.
Yeah. So, like, it kind of flips all that shit that we thought on its head. So, because that's the other thing, is we don't really know the extent of... like, a bit like a dock, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't super big, but it was complexly constructed.
That's crazy.
That, like, Charon demon didn't even do anything.
I know.
We just fucking shot him in the face
Like,
because...
there are some very basic
Vessel
kind of
scanned.
shrines
Routed
and
to
towers
bridge.
from like 200,000.
Mhm.
But that pales in comparison to something like a dock or something like that.
Just disco
And
lights.
that's 300,000 years through.
Yeah.
That's
And well, that's the thing, is because wood doesn't really keep, so we don't know the full extent of, like, what people were building throughout
Right.
history out of wood.
Right, so much of it would have degraded.
We do know that in ancient Egypt, like, like fucking 7,500 BC, they were building complex wooden structures. We've seen the foundations of them, and we can sort of imagine that they're like what they would look like as like wooden temples and shit. But even then, we don't actually know exactly what it was.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. You know, archaeology can lead you to envision societies based over on the evidence that actually is there and available. So you're getting
Exactly.
from that.
I mean, it's not. It's basically the same thing as like. I mean, when you look at what they think dinosaurs were based on the fossils, how many things have been proven wrong that used to be considered like.
We used to think they were just giant, like iguanas with horns on their faces.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or I mean, think about the ancient Greeks and the mammoth skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And their
I mean, you can see how a person would have looked at that skull and gotten that conclusion.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it is kind of funny to think how important like neoclassical architecture is now, and the way that it's based on Greek development architecture, which the paint was done. And people were imagining it. They imagined it kind of well, like white and
But now we know it was actually brightly colored.
yeah.
Like it was a fucking rainbow.
Yeah, it was
Nobody on the Odyssey knows.
Yeah, well then it's black even. They can't even do like fucking regular marble.
Yeah.
It's gotta be edgelord black.
I was glad to hear you come around to my side of that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is hideous. I could not believe that the Acropolis in like just looks like fucking
It does. Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I don't care if it looks like shit. Like,
Yeah.
That was literally the thing that I was excited for was they were talking about how they just make sure that they were going to use so much technical effects. And then it just looks like that. that doesn't matter whether it's CGI or real. It looks like shit.
Exactly.
I had not seen all the visuals.
No, yeah, that's totally fair. Because originally I too did think like, oh,
Yeah, Christopher Nolan, he's doing the Odyssey. Well, Christopher Nolan only makes good movies for the most part.
to be fair, Tenet was not that long ago.
That's why I said for the most part.
Dude, it's bad.
I thought Dunkirk was.
I also thought Dunkirk.
Yeah,
was
that wasn't that good.
It
It wasn't
mediocre.
horrible. Yeah, but
But I thought it was very dull and just not very interesting.
so imagine if it was that, except everybody was wearing Roman Legionnaire helmets for no reason. The Germans show up and they look like the Persians for Dunkirk.
Don't give them ideas; they might.
They show up in a cast brass horse for two that looks like something that would be by the pool at like a Floridian drug thing.
Oh, that's good. I just like the idea of bronze cast horse for two. That's an amazing description.
Well, that's all been on the
I know.
You know?
You're not wrong.
I honestly can't believe it, but the visuals in that make me think that Troy didn't look that bad.
I mean, I'll say the costuming in Troy isn't that bad.
Yeah, Costuming choice, but it really just like takes that movie up a notch for me because like Christopher Nolan didn't.
No, it
He
looks like he didn't try.
Yeah, he actively went fuck that.
Well, yeah, because remember he was in communication with or someone on his team was with an armorer who's like shit is in museums because of how accurate it
Like,
is.
who has like the most Greek name you've ever heard?
Yeah, but they like left the guy on red and just like never responded to him to like work on the film or whatever. After they contacted him too, it's not like he was calling them about this shit. They called him and then just never called him back
It's probably
after.
just so they could say they died.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just for
Crazy how not good I think that is going to be.
It looks bad.
It does look horrible.
It looks bad.
I mean, the only thing I'll give it is, like, I'm sure that, like, stuff like shot composition and, like, technical filmmaking will probably all look fine, but, like, there's nothing about the style of it that's good, or, you know. And I also think the cast is weird. I don't like the cast. It feels like a baby's first fan casting. Yeah, I don't like Matt Damon. I don't like Tom Holland for it.
It could be worse. I mean, they could have put Ezra Miller.
Well, Ezra Miller's not going to be in anything for a long, long time.
Hopefully ever.
Well, hopefully ever.
There you go. They just put his dick in a Cyclops costume.
Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
I'm just not going to get over the fact that he came up twice today.
I know. Is that the most Willem Dafoe mentions we've ever had in the stream?
I think it's probably the most we've ever discussed Willem Dafoe specifically.
Do you think he's ever going to find this stream one day and be like, why are these guys so obsessed with my penis?
He might.
I'm sure he's heard
Well, yeah, I mean, they told him he needed to double because it's like, we can't let you wrap that thing on camera. Like, that literally happened.
Seeing like the stunt guy, and they're like, yeah, you know, we need a stunt penis, and he's like, oh, I'm the guy, and they're like, we know because the other guy's dick is too big. Disappointing that.
They bring in some guy with like a 2-incher or something.
That's what's funny though. Is what they said is they needed to find someone that had a normal one because it was like scary or something.
I think it would have been funnier if they overcorrected. If they're like, let's find the smallest one we can.
I think there's a little demon head on them.
I know.
Fucking.
I like that the demons have their own little like touch.
I like that it's like a
style.
demon fair.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was like a Charon that we
dude.
shot in the face.
Yes.
Who did not do anything. We just he like reached his hand out even to like take us on his boat.
I guess we couldn't pay him, so we just shot him.
Right. Treated him like he was begging for money.
It is some like demonic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, this little area is more like a Hades than the regular hell.
Sure.
Yeah, it's basically Doom's version of the River Styx.
I mean, why not? It fits as well as anything else.
This is because we had to kill ourselves to get out of the 3 Cthulhu thing. So then that put us here, and now we're ramming the ship through the gate back to the world.
Yep. Which I feel like this is the 3rd time that he's clawed his way back from being dead.
Yeah. So it's so ridiculous.
It's pretty sick though.
Yeah, it really just has become like every like heavy metal album cover turned into a game franchise.
Let's see, what is the 208? Nice. Yeah, we're nearly at the end already too.
Yep. I think
I think there's only 2 more after this. This 3rd to last.
I'm trying to remember how it's structured exactly. I mean, one of the chapters is like basically just a boss fight.
Right.
One of the chapters isn't, but is also pretty short. I think this might be the last like long. And long by this game's standards.
It's not that long. It's really not.
This isn't the dumb forest from Mass Effect 3.
Dude, I hate that. I hate that fucking forest in Mass Effect 3. All that shit with the AI child and the oh my god, that stuff was all so. That's why I have never gone back and actually replayed the Mass Effect games myself since 3 came out because I just don't know. I mean, like I would play 2 again.
They think Doom Guy's dead, so they're summoning Slender Man.
Oh yeah.
No, keep going.
I still have yet to actually like ever felt compelled to go replay them.
Yeah, the 3 kind of just killed the franchise.
It hurt it so much.
And that's the thing is like even if you fix the ending, like it's
There's a bunch of other issues
Yeah.
throughout 3. Some of the DLC did make it better,
yeah.
but not all the way, for sure.
I still think it was hilarious that like that game was so fucking bad at the end people had to come up with an entire conspiracy theory to argue that it's secretly this like genius.
Yeah, the whole indoctrination theory thing. That's what just happened to Stranger Things.
Yep.
People like trying to be like, well, actually, there's going to be a secret additional episode, and part of the last episode was all an illusion because of this, and this, and then, of course, the day they thought it was like they were claiming it was going to drop, it did not happen.
Well, there's two more things where people were definitely in the same camp as your sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know there are people who were like your sister was about X-Men 3.
Yeah.
Or they're looking at fucking Stranger Things like, yeah, this is gonna be it, and then it wasn't. They're looking at Mass Effect 3 and like, yeah, it's gonna do it,
Yeah.
and then it didn't. They had to either become jaded or imagine that they saw something completely different.
Right. See, and my thing is, I will never become just jaded about all entertainment or all art.
Yeah.
I might get jaded in regards to a particular franchise, but even then, there's always the chance that it could kind of come back around. I mean, Doom for a long time seemed like...
Yeah, I mean, because we didn't get anything for fucking forever after Doom 3.
And Doom
it
3
went
was
through all
such a
these
weird...
design changes, and nobody knew what they were doing,
Yep.
and then 2016 comes out and just blows everyone's mind.
Yep.
It's the 90s again.
And we're looking at kind of the streak Resident Evil's been on,
Yep.
and look at where Resident Evil was in 2012.
That is a franchise that has been saved from like the gutter.
Like that shit could have, 6 could have been how that series ended, and like how people remembered the whole franchise.
I mean, here's one for you. Look at RoboCop.
Yeah,
That was fucking dead until they finally made a good video game.
that's fucking true. Well, also they should never have made multiple RoboCop films. I'm sorry.
No, that was a one and done.
Like I guess the game uses stuff from 2 in a way that I like in the game, but
that's because it's kind of just a side thing.
right. But yeah, like all those RoboCop series.
Yeah, I mean,
2 might have been something you could have. What was it?
the people like to cash in.
Yes, they do.
Well,
Matrix, yeah.
I mean, straight look. I mean, I just still think Stranger Things was like very obviously meant to be a single season miniseries that was, and I think it was good when it was just that one part. But I mean, that was something that was like, I just don't think ever made sense to be a franchise so much.
But Netflix always gives people, if they've got, well, but I'm saying if they've got something that's making money or
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's
they're going to double down on it and
That's
turn it into. I'm not saying that they give people quality anyway. I'm just saying they are very much like
what's getting numbers
They
or
run their streaming service like a tech company. Whatever gets the most minutes consumed, they're going to make more. I'm sure there will be a Stranger Things.
oh, there's 2.
Yeah, it's already.
There's 2. One of them is literally like a set between seasons 2 and 3. That's like animated so that they can just have so that they can get around the actors and aging out of the roles that like they have them. But I think that's the primary reason they're going with that one.
Lazy.
And then the other one sounds like a joke, actually. Like it sounds like something we would suggest.
Okay.
Like as a joke, when you say, "Oh yeah, they're doing a spinoff," but apparently, I guess it's other characters. So it's not like the same characters, but it's basically set in a retirement home with the same basic structure and plot of what Stranger Things is. Yeah, it's like a retirement. Yeah, it's like Stranger Things, but with old people instead.
Yeah, is this elderly D&D?
Like Golden Girls with D&D.
Yeah, and then they like have to.
I'm kind of just picturing like Bubba Hotep or something at this point.
In a way, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Okay. Huh. And that's supposed to appeal to the same demographic that enjoys Stranger Things?
I mean, this is the idea they're going with.
Well, it's certainly an idea. It's one of the ideas.
I just love how Blanche is a half elf rose.
Please tell me that one of the elderly fucks is like one of the satanic panic, like uber Christians. That would enhance.
That would
it
be so funny. That would be so funny. You've sold me on the show now.
Someone in a memory care unit. For recent bad season.
You'd have to make it pretty episodic then, huh? Because they talk about how they make like all these shows on streaming based on around the idea that there are people not paying attention.
They're like, who am I?
No, not even that. It's that they base like the writing of their entire shows around the fact that they know people are like half watching while on their phones, right? So imagine if there's already shows with like unbelievable amounts of lazy exposition. Imagine if they started making shows specifically for people in memory care units.
Oh,
how obnoxiously
they don't need
those
to do
would
one
have to
episode.
be.
you were saying one of the.
They don't need to make one episode, right?
Should be in a memory care unit.
Oh well, I
And
mean
then just like,
that would also be good, but
Get
They're
word
like,
to
who
Novik.
am I again?
so they would have they'd have no idea. They're playing D&D every week. They would carry that shit over from.
I mean, anybody who's played D&D knows has at some point forgotten something the character could do.
Right.
I mean, it's an unreasonably complicated game.
But so, I mean, just imagine somebody with like Alzheimer's or something.
I think we have a winner on our hands here. So you got the setup right. They show up for the nurses make them play D&D to keep them occupied, right? And none of them ever remember what happened the last time they played D&D. And you got the one guy who's like the hyper conservative Christian who is like raging about being forced to play this and how it's turning him to Satan worship or whatever. And he doesn't remember every time. So you get that discussion every time. And it's like a Groundhog's Day kind of scenario.
Bill Murray's getting old enough to be the star of this, right?
The dungeon master's like, well, you come across my nephew John. Would you like to ask him why he hasn't visited us?
And then you could do the Stranger Things too on top of that, where you throw in like the actual supernatural element.
Right.
So it gets more ridiculous as the story goes on. I think we should make this. It's a good idea.
We gotta make the Godzilla.
We gotta do that
We
first.
gotta make the Godzilla.
Bill Murray, Harrison Ford, John Lithgow. Yes, yes. That sounds good, man. We can get Patrick Stewart in.
He'll do anything that requires him to be old and frail.
The man literally played shit.
He did.
Yeah, the moment Patrick Stewart played the poop emoji, it was like it felt slightly over for him.
Oh, I thought you were referencing Star Trek Picard.
Yeah, well,
No, I was gonna make the joke with when Alex said that he was also in the
I don't know, man. You were like a respected Shakespearean.
Yeah, he was
actor.
once one of the greatest actors, I think.
Yeah. Well regarded, considered like an old school master of the craft. And then he's like,
Enemy
oh,
threat
great,
has been
okay,
eliminated. Did you gain control of the battlefield?
yeah.
Like, bro, did you run out of Shakespeare? Like, are they not making more plays? So you don't do that.
I mean, at a certain age, why aren't you retiring and just like fucking
Yeah, just go like live on your piles of money that you have. get
into voice acting? You could fucking make a ton of money.
Yeah, you know how
doing
many
that.
things would kill to have Patrick Stewart as a
He
voice actor?
did some voice acting.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a move.
Well, yeah, okay.
Played a talking turd.
Bad example. All right, bad example. Okay,
I mean, who knows? Maybe in a future project, it could have ended up being like a talking urinal or something.
Yeah, dude.
there we go.
Yeah, and that was really just helped his career so much.
He could just be the guy who's known for, shit and piss takes.
I play bodily.
It just
Hates me now.
God, it's just so undignified. It's just so like because when you think of him as such a
I
thespian,
consider these to be far more intellectual exercises than King Lear.
God
An
damn it.
emoji worth 1,000 words.
And he did that for a movie starring T.J. Miller, who was like been He's like not even like in the picture of Hollywood anymore.
Correct.
And then he was just old and confused. Picard.
Picard was like a wild experience.
He got to advertise his life. That's a thing.
He also got hit by a car.
That might have just.
Well, Q hit him with a car.
Yeah.
Or well, Q made Brett
Days
Spiner.
ago.
Yeah.
No, I think that just happened in real life. They just flipped that.
Well, Alex, you know that in the actual episode, it's not even just that it happens, but that the episode starts with it happening and then goes back in time.
Yeah, it's like
and then,
24.
Yeah, there's like a 24 style like countdown to eventually Patrick Stewart will be hit by this car.
And it's like every once in a while you get clips of Brent Spiner like just behind the wheel. It's like I'm just about to run him down.
Yeah, and every time it comes
It's like
back from
dramatic
commercial,
music.
it's flashing back to it and showing you again. It's like, this is where we're going.
It's so good.
Absolutely.
I have high hopes that Star Trek Academy is on that level. 'Cause I certainly don't expect it to be good.
I mean, I think it could definitely be on the level of Picard, just because if they can produce something that, like as on the level of Picard at all, then
Alex, does Jaden seem like a Klingon name to you?
Shaden.
That's what Will Smith.
Maybe Will Smith is a Klingon.
Named her his wife and her boyfriend.
But like Klingon, alien language Klingon, Jaden. You know.
It's got a hyphen.
Doesn't
Is he a Klingon?
Yeah, is he a Klingon? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're positive he's not.
You checked his birth certificate?
Yeah, you can prove that he's not
It
fourth.
doesn't say the planet Klingon on it.
That's fair.
Is there? I forget. Their planet is called Klingon.
I actually
too?
don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a
I
question
can
for
believe
Corbin,
it.
I feel like.
He doesn't have like air.
I have no idea. Oh, I know. Well, Vulcan is planet.
Vulcan
called
and
Klingon.
Romulus are both planets.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So that maybe that's what I was thinking of. No name is Klingon a planet too? Is it the name of a planet?
Their planet is whatever that-
Konos. Konos.
I don't think it's legal to put an apostrophe that far into
Pronounced like Cronus.
Kronos. Oh, okay. Alex, so what about that? Is possibly so much specifically?
I don't know. I don't know if you can put 3 letters after an apostrophe. I think that's grammatically illegal.
Glottal Q sound. Oh, okay. Has there ever been like a Broadway theater production entirely in the Klingon language?
Yes. Actually. I don't know about Broadway, actually, but it was like, there are like actual like Klingon operas that you can just go to.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that.
That's
Yep.
That's true.
You don't want to go see it, Alex?
Alex, you wouldn't go see that?
Oh, shit. I better return your birthday present.
I'm not enough of a nerd to speak Klingon, so I'm just gonna sit there like it's a Star Wars fucking Christmas.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it like that Wookiee sitcom, but you're gonna like it. That's pretty amazing.
That's like coming up to me as like, oh, I bought you tickets to the Czech production of like the Nutcracker Sweet. Like, oh.
Saw a production of It's a Wonderful Life called It's an Honorable Life last year. There you go.
Oh, nice. They commit.
Klingon Christmas
Is it like
story,
you
so.
do seppuku with that?
Yeah, like what is the Klingon version of that story? Like, does like little orphan Tim have to like fight like a grown man for his food or something? Like,
Because does it? Yeah, how much does it work in like
It's a
the?
Wonderful Life kind of story? Like the bank's gonna go belly up.
it's not the bank. It's just like whoever like the Klingon warlord is just shows up and it's like, I'm going to kill you if you don't maybe pay your tribute.
That's what I.
Everyone asking whoever that is to let his dad die in battle.
Interesting. Okay, that was going to be my question: is how much of like the Klingon culture is in it? But it sounds like a lot. I'm sorry. What's that? Alex?
His dad is old, so it's his last chance to die honorably. Oh, so this must have a movie.
That was funny.
It okay, but in like a Valhalla, I need to. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds like a very Viking kind of way to do it.
Okay. But it's about an honor thing.
Right. I can't wait till people get to see our warrior race that we're going to be doing in our books. Yeah, we told you a bit about it, but nobody else really knows.
Well, especially because so much of it is like an intentional parody of the Klingons. I remember liking this map quite a bit.
All these like open ones, I think, are really cool because that feels.
This is a really cool like style of design you don't see a lot.
Well, this is the part of it that feels very Doom 2, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, this is like classic Doom, where you have a map, you go do shit, and you can do it in whatever order you want.
yeah, I do like that. Well, every
Right there.
enemy is a health fountain. That's the thing. That's why, like, I never feel like concerned or like I'm having to try that hard.
Well, the game just wants you to be in the thick of it at all times.
Yeah.
So, like, it gives you the tools to be in there and not to worry about things. I would be kind of surprised if, like, somebody was really struggling.
Yeah, at least on like normal.
If it was
for
on
sure.
normal or easy, and you
Yeah.
know, like I could still see someone playing Doom Eternal on easy,
And even
they could
still
do
having
it.
a hard time.
They could do it, I bet, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like necessarily the easiest thing to get used to.
Yeah.
But this, I don't know what you could do.
I mean, the good news for the larger audience for people is that you definitely sort of have like Doom games that appeal to hardcore fan and the casual alike. And so if you can kind of tailor your franchise so that different entries are capable of sort of doing that, I mean,
Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want with Doom at this point, as a player.
alright, I'm gonna go get a dragon.
Is this the last dragon sequence? Maybe second to last.
I can't, yeah, that I can't remember.
I don't think we're on it very long.
It might even just end be a cutscene here.
I think there's a little bit. Or if it's not this one, it's one.
Like I like just enemies I wasn't even looking at when I fired are like
They're just already.
already dead by the time I turn the camera.
Yeah, that is how comically powerful they make the player in this one.
And the shield could just do so much, like as defense and offense.
I
all
guarantee you
combined.
there are probably already multiple dragons.
Oh, whoops.
There are probably already multiple videos of people doing like shield only playthroughs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Creed's ship is powering up.
Yes, I know tutorials are in the menu. Thank you, game.
Just in case you forgot.
This shit is. It's so metal.
I'm always amazed that there are people who are down dragon sequences.
Yeah, it seems like people didn't super care for him for the most part. I think it's one of the better parts of this game.
Yeah, I think it's a fun way to break up the gameplay.
Yeah, just adds a little variety into it.
And it's really cool for like the cinematic perspective too.
There you go, Alex. We're about to go fucking.
Right,
Yep.
I just
We're gonna
like
make
that
him
what
run away
a
to Ireland.
whiny kind of town.
Which is perfect because like the con maker in Eternal is like this, pretty strategizing like warlord that's been like ruling this place for millions of years or whatever. So to have a bumblingly like incompetent one is pretty funny.
Just doesn't care about his job. Would rather be home eating.
Also, I do love the like design and style of their stuff too.
You gotta fuck with some stuff outside first.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I think you have to go around or something, but
Oh. Can I go
Stand.
over? Oh.
yeah, you can't stand on the giant nipple.
Uh,
I swear, there's
it
something.
just-
You just oh, that was it. Okay, I knew there was something you had to do with your shield, but it's that or it's outside object. And those are the little angels. That you
yeah,
see.
these are like the kind of normal angels. Or the drone ones. They seem to have like some weird hive mind stuff going
Yes.
on too. So like,
Yeah, it's
They're like-
unclear like how independent any given maker can be. The little ones obviously are just purely servants,
yeah,
but we've seen a couple that have their own ability to do stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they can't do anything. Even in Eternal, they're mostly just like ammo confetti.
They really are.
Can you shoot through them? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't remember anything.
It has been a bit since we played it. We would have finished this game in August before even
Easily.
doing any of the Metal Gear stuff if it hadn't had that giant glitch.
Yeah, you just walk through it.
There was a shield on it, huh?
Prince Ezric, please, help me. I can still be of service.
Doesn't make this easy.
I remember this being a pretty easy boss fight. You're not wrong, but just because the boss fights at the end of like the last game were so hard.
Yeah, because like especially in the DLC,
Oh, dude, the DLC ones were fucking crazy.
particularly the end of I think it was the first DLC. The stupid angel guy and all the stupid floors lava bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that was hard. Yeah.
So he's like full of little worms.
Worth more to you
Like Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
Snake eyes, huh?
You do gotta wonder what the makers were thinking when they built this body. They're like, yeah, we're gonna fill him with little worms. People won't think that's creepy and weird at all.
He does have a bit of a Baron Harkonnen vibe.
Looks like a packet of listening.
Oh, it's good. Looks like you could be on TLC.
It looks like my layer of death. Wow, pretty good bug creature. Did you lose it?
I think as you fight him, you do gradually like punch
Yeah,
him.
it seems like you're punching. Yeah, you get-
Chunks off.
Yeah, I don't know where his worms are going.
They're all rolling hand in hand.
power was a
It's not too late for you to become filled with worms too. That's right. There you go.
You think I was winning?
Yeah.
He is quite pathetic.
Wait. Vera. Alzeric is keeping her alive on his ship. If she dies, his power would die with her. I can take you to her.
Yeah, he was a fun villain.
Yeah.
So we got two basically. I mean, one is just Reckoning is
Resurrection.
purely like a boss fight.
Yeah, it's literally just a boss fight. So there's not much here.
See if we can just tear through it real quick. Oh, there's some Hellraiser stuff.
Yeah. So you must be really excited for the Hellraiser game, then.
Man, I mean, I can't taste it. Why am I like the Hellraiser guy now? Like,
I don't know.
you make
Just
one
once you
comment
said-
about building houses out of human flesh, and all of a sudden you're a Sith.
I feel like that's a pretty straight line between those two.
I can't. I'm sorry. You start constructing structures.
Look, they're normal houses, okay? They're not torture houses. They're just like,
They're covered in human flesh.
yeah.
Ulysses Hellraiser. It's like Ulysses working at a Dexter's diner, but it's made of meat.
Oh, God. Why did you bring Dexter into it?
Yeah, why are you
That's way worse.
I'm thinking about its strange alien tits.
Yeah. Yeah, now you just ruined the meat, say.
I'm not eating meat.
Well, Ulysses is the Dexter in this situation.
What?
Are you a Dexter?
What?
Well,
What is this slander?
I mean, I meant it in like a long-running proprietor sort of way.
Uh-huh.
You getting tit sweat in the meat?
I would like
That's not what I was
to
thinking.
think, I would like to think that I am a little more put together than Dexter, okay?
He ran that restaurant for like 100 years, man.
Yeah, he was a fucking heroic bounty hunter for years before that. He was like the biggest. He was like the dude who saved the fucking Republic. That's actually Star Wars lore.
Yeah, Obi-Wan went to him because he has such a grand, like, important history within their world. Yeah, we're not making that up.
No, he's like actually like this, like essentially God among men, like sort of. There are several novels about him.
Yeah, there's several Dexter novels.
He is kind of like the Star Wars like bounty hunter version like of the Doomslayer, basically, except he runs a diner on the side.
Yeah.
You guys. I know a lot of dumb shit happened in the Star Wars extended universe, but you guys are fucking.
We're actually not, maybe exaggerating a little bit.
There's some exaggeration, but we're not making it up.
Yeah, it's actually true.
Okay, let's see. You can be the Dexter.
I mean, that's not what I aspired to be.
He's like, I don't want to.
I feel like you guys were defending Dexter.
I just needed you to know that this information.
Yeah,
was
that was
accurate.
mostly because we knew you hated it.
That is one of the dumbest scenes.
There are so many dumbest scenes.
It might make
The entire movie is nothing but the dumbest scene.
I mean, there is a moment in a montage where they're eating a pear with a knife and fork, man. Like,
Yep.
Jar Jar ends democracy.
He does.
There's a lot of dumb sequences. The whole pod racing sequence.
that was the highlight of the movie for a lot of people when they walked out of the theater.
Yeah, people loved it.
That is, I hate that sequence. No, I mean, I hate so many things about that. But are they making new Star Wars properties?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Are you thinking just like in general or in film?
In
Well, it's been a while. I mean, it's actually been a surprisingly long time they've let it go without there being a Star Wars film. But they did it because they've announced a shitload of them and then either canceled them or they just kind of seem to have stagnated in development hell and not come out. But they actually filmed one, which is like basically that movie Drive with Ryan Gosling, but like a remake of that in the Star Wars universe.
Want to go see it?
Yeah, I'm not super interested.
Walking here. Oh, yeah. A lot of these buildings.
You can't just say that. They just exploded.
now we're going.
Pretty much. Yeah, I
In
mean,
our Godzilla show, should baby Godzilla, should say like Godzilla gets divorced?
Oh, Godzilla and Mothra are gonna get divorced?
Is it Mothra?
Mothra is considered like the queen of monsters, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, Mothra leaves.
She calms him down like the Hulk in the Godzilla vs. Kong movies. I'm
Yep.
not even kidding.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Alright. So he's kind of living in like outside of a one bedroom apartment.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then he's got to be raising baby. Mothra's like.
I'm thinking that must be like Mothra's stepkid.
yeah, because Mothra already has like two, like her own kids that are also her.
So it's like they were the
I don't know
step-parents
why-
to each other's kids, and that never quite worked out. It's even more awkward, because like you kind of also have to like.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, Baby Godzilla is already Godzilla's stepkid.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So he has no kids of his own, so maybe he's thinking about like he wishes he had him.
He's just taking care of someone else's kid, and he's grumpy
Baby
about it.
Godzilla's still.
Oh yeah, so he's like
Ooh.
I had to kind of adopt
There you
and
go, there you go.
take in my brother's kid.
Godzilla has a brother who's just. What should the brother be? Should the brother be like really put together, like classy, he has like a suit?
But like a shitty dad.
Yeah, he
Kind
just take care of his kids,
kid.
but he's like everybody thinks he's this great success because he works in like the stock market or something.
With
Maybe
Godzilla.
Mothra leaves Godzilla for.
For King Ghidorah.
There was actually a movie where King Ghidorah and Mothra team up against Godzilla.
That's true. There's some
There's some lore.
history.
Yeah.
Some more.
That'd actually be kind of funny if you do like incorporate like elements of the movies into that. Like these movies did happen, and then Godzilla got a dead end job.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. He's right.
Then in the new movies, it's like Godzilla and Mothra like rekindled their romance, like in like these recent films.
Godzilla's getting his bag away.
Yeah.
It is going to be
He's not such a
Godzilla's version of Walk Hard.
He's not such a loser.
Yeah, he's on the up and up again.
Can we bring in Ice Cube's character from
Everyone's on this cut to
I
him.
know that it's not. But can
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Everyone just cuts to Ice Cube just reacting. He doesn't actually have any lines.
Yeah, we can just take footage from that movie.
Yeah.
Let's spice those reactions.
There we go.
That was one of the dumbest movies I've ever.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, like that's on like every single person's worst of it list as the number one worst film of the year.
Oh
like,
yeah. It was hilarious though.
I did think
It was probably the best worst movie.
Yeah, no, it was also hilarious, but it's like objectively, I do think it's probably the most terrible film. It's barely filmmaking.
That's true. Yeah, it's mostly just
like most of the films.
Yeah, there's no such thing as shot composition, like in the film even. Like,
there's barely a script. Most of it's just advertising for
Amazon.
Filming. Yeah, I'll do that.
Or Ice Cube making pointless comments like, "That's a lot."
Whoa, that's a lot, man. Nice. I didn't think that would fly me to the other side of the fucking map like that, but cool.
Yeah, there is another boss fight about to come up here.
It's so fucking funny.
Get to it.
It is again. It's like things that take themselves seriously on the surface, but are doing it to the point of comedy. Is probably one of my favorite genres.
And Doom is 100% that.
Like they know this is goofy as fuck. It's a Mecha Cthulhu.
Those little spotlights they were shining on it too.
Yeah.
That is like a classic kaiju movie shot.
Mecha Cthulhu. And his fucking arm like twisting and like curling and shit.
This is a good boss fight. This is like almost single-handedly like redeemed the existence of the mech sequences in this game.
Yeah, because those I was not as big of a fan of as I was like the dragon parts, but because of this last one, I think it made all of that worth it.
Because like so much of the mech sequences are just kind of you just punch your way through shit. This has like an actual fight in a way that feels fun and natural.
Oh shit. I forgot about that completely.
He does a couple of fake out.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, this is why Doomslayer could kill Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he already killed Cthulhu. Yeah.
This is like the fourth Cthulhu. Well, actually, this might be one of the ones we killed already, but
yeah, I guess
factorized.
technically it's been brought back to life. But we're killing it again.
Right.
So I counted.
That's true. Fucking. I think if even if the next Doom game is like more like this, where it's not on that masterpiece level, as long as they are like do this level of like craziness and like fun, I'm kind of okay with them being like sort of. Damn it. Yeah, I'm kind of like cool with them just experimenting with whatever random silly shit, even if like it doesn't always make as much sense, as long as we keep getting crazy bullshit like this.
Yeah, as long as it's still fun, as long as there's still some creativity on display, as long as it's not going to turn into like brown generic shooters like all of the 2000s.
Which is what the problem with 3 is. It's super colorless and
it's trying to be a horror game.
Yeah, the fact that they thought Doom, let's make it like an actual like try and make this like actually scary like horror game. That made no sense.
They went about it wrong everywhere. So much of it was not so much scary as
that too.
The fact that you do literally punch up. Yeah, this is almost over. There you go.
Fucking take his knee out.
Yep, yep.
Fucking awesome. And the fact that the king was like, you can use my suit. You use the royal mech suit this time.
The fact that there isn't.
Right.
That kind of is like some Warhammer shit.
It totally is.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. There's this boss fight now, and then later there's a second boss fight that's actually easier.
It's basically just like 3 back-to-back boss fights.
The only one they fear.
So that's one we're done with now.
All right, let's make that ass crack.
Yep.
Yep.
He's got preparation H, watch out!
My ass crack. The $6 million ass crack.
That's Mark Wahlberg right there. Well, he was supposed to play the $6 million.
No, I get it. I get it.
No, I get it. That was good.
That was savage.
I like how it's like the QTEs or like that are making him look like he's particularly tough as a demon, but like just shredding through his ammo or his health faster even than the last boss fight.
That is pretty crazy to think that the two guys the only one the people here and like this terrified people.
This is true.
I mean, he's the only one with the demons here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But this Prince Ass Crack guy, his like whole shtick is that he's the only demon who isn't afraid of the doom. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the plot of this game.
Yes.
How does it feel, Slayer?
Tell me, how does it feel?
The eye in his palm almost distracts me. So, like, I don't know what he's looking at for a second. He's like, oh, well, you probably always had that eye in your palm. Oh, there's blood on your hand. Like, every time I see that cutscene, that's my brain immediately.
There's that like demon in Pan's Labyrinth that actually puts the hands in its eyes. Fused with the cosmic hentai.
Weird eyes.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why he took his clothes off.
It looks like
he stole Thera's magic power.
Yeah, because it was kind of that Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
the Wonder Woman one plot
She
twist
has
thing they did,
the-
where she's the weapon of mass destruction or whatever.
she is the receptacle of the wraith energy, or whatever the fuck it is.
Which belongs to the witch from the Cthulhu dimension. So this guy worked with her to get that. Like,
I thought the
power.
wraiths were oh yeah, you're right, because the wraiths were like an Argent thing, but their power was stolen by Argent from the Quake. You're correct.
And so he's basically mixed with like Quake dimension energy to.
It's
The stuff's not that.
complicated.
Yeah, it's like
It sounds like it's not accurate.
it's and it's also just it's as far as plot goes, it's just a way to get you from thing to thing for the most part.
You don't really have to take it. Those red things will give you ammo when you're starting to fight.
Oh. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Like I said, this isn't a hard fight.
No, but if you got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks more like Devil Man.
He does,
Actually.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Dragon stands up for us.
The good boy.
I like dead Robo Cthulhu just in the background too.
You kill a dragon?
He
did.
did kill our dragon.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna.
Yeah, it's like a plot point now of like you don't fuck with animals in front of Doom Guy.
The very original game, it's because they killed his rabbit. That's why he's killing every demon. There's like an old pixelated like image of a rabbit's head on a spike outside
Yup.
the gates of hell, and that's why he fucking goes on his rampage.
Yeah, the rabbit has a name in Canada.
Doesn't he still have like a photo of it on his ship?
Yes, he does.
In,
Yes,
like,
he does.
In the newer games too.
I would kind of enjoy if they do another Doom game if you see like a tribute, like a shrine where it's Daisy on one side and the dragon
on the other.
other.
It's like, yeah, you don't fucking kill his fucking animals, dude.
Oh yeah, you gotta block these things in order.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Semi-puzzle.
And those are also giving you like. So normally multi-stage boss fights are like, oh shit, you really got the.
Yeah, it's like if you're in like a Souls game, you see the boss's health bar in the back, you're like, oh fuck. But in this, it's like, oh.
Part 2? No.
But a lot of that is because you know that you're not going to be like running out.
No, because every time you hurt him, you are getting more.
Yeah.
There's also respawning like shit around the environment. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing in this fight that's sort of a limitation is animals. There are refill points, but
Oh, okay.
there you go.
Hellspawn. The Soul Stealers are under construction.
He's gonna get his souls.
I love that shit. Yeah, because the chain shot just trivializes this fight. You just don't have ammo for it all the time.
Yeah. But now that I respawned, I should have full ammo. I think. Oh, no, it actually didn't refill.
Yeah, not these red things, I don't think they do. Maybe they do, but for sure when he spawns the red things during the fight, shooting them gives him ammo. Yeah, these ones don't. I believe this is a fight they nerfed. The changes are minimal, but they
Oh, really?
yeah, like one of its attack has like yeah those red things as well.
Oh,
Ah,
shit.
shit.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's
Well.
like one of his attacks where they made it so that it can't reach you from as far away or something like that.
Interesting.
So I think he's mostly safe.
Whoops. Alright.
Just I do wonder what it is going to do after the DLC for this. Because, you know, are they going to try to turn this into any sort of, like, excuse to have more Doom games? Are they going to be...
I feel like the way it ended, unless the DLC like connects back right to 2016.
Yeah, I mean, there's room where you can kind of do it. It'll just be sort of be a question if like, there's enough enthusiasm.
Right. I just don't know how long or how well this game sold in the long run.
I think it did well, just not as good as the first.
Right, which, I mean... I don't remember this... I don't even remember dying out this once originally. Are you sure they didn't buff it more?
I didn't hear that they buffed it.
Because I just remember this, like, being piss easy.
It might just be because you currently don't have ammo for the chainsaw.
That's possible, because I just rely on that gun constantly.
I guarantee you, once you get a reload to that thing, you're going to stop the gas. Yeah, I personally found that the combat shotgun and the chainsaw are the two best weapons in the game. Rocket launcher I was a little wary of using.
Because I think I'm doing too much splash damage to myself, yeah.
And I didn't really think the rapid fire weapons were great in this fight. It's more of like use them again.
Sure.
It is a fight that requires.
Oh, god damn it. See, the one thing I don't like about the way it auto switches to other weapons sometimes.
I think you also get ammo when you stagger. Damn.
Weird. I really do remember this being just, like, super easy.
I thought the red things gave you ammo, but it seemed like they did. Maybe it's just purely based on stagger.
In that case, that's just like I just have a bad ammo refill on my checkpoint.
Yeah, this happened to me too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, where I didn't have chainshot ammo for this particular phase, so it took me a minute to get to the point where I had it again. But once I did it, I just have to be specific stuff.
Yeah, I think you are. You know,
What happens when you break those things? You get ammo or just
There
health?
Oh,
You got health in them, right?
still with it.
Yeah, because I think if you don't break those things, he uses them for attack, and if you do break them, he kills them.
Oh. I guess
Yeah,
I
that
thought
makes
they were
it
just
a lot
more of an environment thing. So it's like my least favorite gun that I have.
I would personally say this is the... Oh, there you go.
It's just taking the time to
Now you have ammo.
switch
Chainshot
it.
him. He didn't get as much of it, probably, but still.
Am I out of ammo for everything?
No, you should have other stuff.
Okay, it was not. It was like straight not letting me like switch from my shield for a second.
Yeah,
Damn. All right, well, my words a little bit here.
no, you got him down to halfway.
I would play for this.
You do have to be constantly doing damage. You do totally gotta do both. Fall, exactly. He is quick.
Yeah, he's surprisingly fast.
I know when I did it, one of the things that was really crucial was deciding to timing. Smacking those things. Sometimes he'd hit you and do it.
Right.
This is like the one point in the game.
Definitely.
Yeah. This is the one point in the game where it felt like resource management was a good point.
Shit. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this.
Definitely don't trust myself.
Not on a controller,
No.
probably.
I'd be rusty as fuck right now.
No.
He's so fast.
No, he's always on. I should remember what the exact stretch was.
God damn it.
The problem is, like, I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What? Why am I on fire? What?
I don't know what happened to you
Okay.
there. And I think when you get him down to about 2/3 health, he does this again. Or 1/3 health. I feel like gun does good stagger when you hit it.
It does actually do a lot of stagger.
Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
Actually, yeah, that might be a surprisingly good weapon for this particular fight.
Interesting.
Oh, it's because the trail after the statue. That's what was letting me on fire
that's
before.
what-
I just didn't even realize I was standing on that.
Because, yeah, I do remember that staggering him is the single most important part. That's another source of help. Almost out of ammo this time. Just don't use the rocket. And it likes the fucking auto too. You're getting them now.
Yeah, I just needed more ammo for a gun that was effective, so that
Yep, that's all it was.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, that was like not helpful in this fight.
Yeah, you want to impact damage stagger. Yeah, he's doing that. There you go. Easy.
I do hope in James Gunn's his Superman sequel, because they are doing Brainiac. I hope they get the giant flying skull ship.
Oh, hell yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's kind of to look as cool as like that
Patrick's life
does.
signal is still active. It is transmitting now from the Hell Dimension.
And that's all energy from someplace in the Lovecraftian world.
Dr. Octopus.
Like a Dr. Octopus if he was this JoJo stand.
Yeah, that's accurate.
This is basically what that looks like.
Hey, I mean, at least it's not Dr. Robert Doomsday.
Oh my god.
Dr. Robert Doomsday Jr.
I hate.
That's the best name.
I just hate how people are going to walk away thinking Doctor Doom is like an Iron Man character.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what that.
No, people are gonna walk away thinking Dr. Doom is Iron Man.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
He's just alternate universe Iron Man. That's all he is. He doesn't have anything special
He's
about
made
him.
of iron.
Yeah.
That's what
He's got a little mustache.
You know, I just noticed that the camera's at like a Battlefield Earth Dutch angle.
Oh, weird.
Oh god.
Yeah. That's gonna happen. They're gonna do a whole movie about that. Or at least
That's
they
all
would.
Dr. Doom
Why?
is, dude. He's goatee.
Wait, so that's not Dr. Octopus? No, that was a wraith. It's a weird Lovecraft creature that is part of the fantasy world as a source of magic, I guess.
But they stole it from a different dimension.
Yes.
That is where the Cthulhu things come from.
Yes.
Which it sounds cooler, I think, than it actually is. When you,
It is.
because some of the human stuff is just not that interesting.
All right, one last beat down.
One last beatdown. All these people doing fucking nothing out here.
As the human race huddled behind a single man.
That is what this feels like.
Yeah. Eternal did a good job of like, yeah, Doom Guy is the main event, but like everybody's constantly doing something in the background.
Yeah.
Like you see all kinds of crazy stuff going on where you're like, you know that even though those people are fucked, at least they're trying their
They're
hardest.
trying, yeah, they're at least fighting back.
But in this, it's every time you see the Sentinels, they're just standing around, staring at Thea's ass.
Just waiting for you to take care of every
Exactly.
problem that comes through. This is also the most that I think Doom has ever felt like Warhammer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like it is the most that you've ever actually seen, like straight up, like some of that like extra like medieval sort of setting that they're going for.
Yeah, because Doom has always stuck to mostly being sci-fi until very recently.
Yeah.
Which is another reason this is almost more like Quake, because Quake had like a medieval dark fantasy thing going
Yeah.
in addition to the Lovecraft element. Like there's just straight up knights in that game that chase around.
It really does. Yeah, this game is like half a Quake game.
Yeah. They wanted to do a Quake game, but marketing got cold feet, and they're like, "Fuck it, put Doomslayer in it."
And then it'll still sell. Yeah, I 100% think that's what their thought process about in the development of this. I think it's just a bunch of imps. Yeah, leave the important job to me.
Yeah, you guys go take care of some imps.
I brought this big blue hammer here to crack walls.
The weakest enemies in the game. So you guys can fight those.
Yeah, I'd be more impressed if it was like a Mancubus or something at least.
It's like, yeah, I'm taking care of the real problem.
You kids have fun. Daddy's off to work.
That is 100% how it feels. Alright, let's go finish the shit off once and for all. Straight through.
I forgot this is like a cool level.
There's a little bit, but
It's not like huge.
it's a pretty straightforward lead through. Yeah,
That is kind of what these fights are for. It's like you make a pit stop. Yeah.
take you to the bank, the blood bank. There's a Steven Seagal movie. Bank.
I am not really.
I couldn't even tell you what movie it was from. I just remember that particular line. He was in Under Siege. Yeah, I was gonna say I remember that because it has Gary Busey in it more than like, because of the Steven Seagal in it, though. Well, yeah, because it sucks. Oh yeah, it's one here.
Yeah, they throw a bunch of big enemies at you.
Right.
I think the hardest fight in this level is there's like 2 or 3 barons, like cosmic barons. That was actually a bit not a huge one, but
A little something.
yeah.
Let's see. Just to get in here.
Yeah, what, you think you need to be in here? I think they're just like, let's use a giant bone to be in it. Like, we have moved past caveman. Yeah, I mean, hell is still in like the Neolithic.
For thematic purpose.
I know. Some demon was sitting around going, you think we can make a metal lever? And someone was like, that's not our brand.
We're gonna think if we don't design our own solutions.
Do you remember when Thanos popped up at the end of the first Avengers when we saw that in the theater? And that dude behind us was like, dude, it's the Red Skull.
That was the best shit.
It's like, I watch all these movies. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's probably what he thought too. I think this is the last big shield.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Abaddon or Agadon or
I think they're Agadon.
Agadon.
Yeah, they're. Are they called hunters in this, or is that only?
I think it's an Eternal that they're called hunters. It's because they're a species of demon that is Duke Guy literally made extinct. Oh, okay, also.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, you fucking get out of here.
Yeah, like all of the ones in Eternal are now like cyborg guys.
You literally make this particular species of demon go extinct.
Which is good. Fuck them.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably the most annoying in this game. They are kind of like the more balanced version of the Marauders.
Right.
That's still like the hardest single enemy in the franchise.
And that's the hardest single enemy in most game franchises, I feel like.
Yeah, like that is like something you would expect in a Souls game. I think you gotta. There's some shit you gotta fuck with. But
Huh.
yeah, you go that way.
That's an option.
I think there was like you like look through a window and there's like
Oh. Get one of those.
somewhere. Okay, that way. What's over there?
Didn't I just come out of here?
Oh, did you? Wait.
Oh, god damn it, there's a
It was
fucking
just a
thing right
button.
there. Yeah. Of course it was just a button. Oh shit, we're actually like way later than...
Yeah, we are. Oh, we are closing in. Yeah.
What do you think, Alex? Just making sure I'm not keeping you too long from... What's that? You'd order some food and just have it delivered here.
You can just start looting Sage's pantry.
Yeah.
Most of
I think it's
Uh,
I'm good.
I like how these guys like Kool-Aid man their way through walls like they stole a rat.
It's like, that doesn't make you tougher. Oh, wait, what? What did that do?
No idea.
Oh, man, I must have just stepped on it, not, like, actually done
Yeah,
something.
there's probably something else you're supposed to do while you're standing there. Oh, it's easy enough.
Yeah, luckily it's just like a loop around the room.
Alex, did you see that there's a company, I think it was based in China, but they want to make robot horses now? So you can ride them around.
What?
Sell to the Russian military.
Oh, I think I have seen.
There we are.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do then.
Russia might need them.
I don't know what they can do though.
Not much, to be honest. Because legs are only useful in certain circumstances.
Gear. Be the day that weapons learned to walk upright. That's a line of dialogue on the fifth one.
It's like the most Metal Gear shit.
What I like about Metal Gear, it's like both very intricate and creative and elaborate, and also just like that.
Like I always say, tonal whiplash is sort of one of the defining traits of Metal Gear.
Yep.
And the spear, the White House, inspected the AI.
The primordial soup of the White House.
Four, I think, will clear it up for you. Four makes that feel, takes those ideas and makes them feel more literal, like kind of concrete in their existence.
But don't worry, 4 will give you other things to question.
That's also true. It'll add lots of new what the fucks while making some of the older ones seem not as weird.
The Metal Gear does that. What are we streaming Metal Gear Survive?
That's never happened.
That's your favorite one.
No, it isn't.
you said you were glad that it surpassed all the other games.
The fuck I did.
I don't know if I'd go that.
Metal Gear Survive is a piece of trash.
Would you say it's the spider of Metal Gear?
Because it sucks? Yeah, I guess.
Since it's spiders do to you, they suck.
Shut up. Is this the one where there's 3 of those guys?
I don't think so. That was more of a side.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter even.
He's got his man, so the man.
Did you Dr. Seuss me? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's good.
Dr. Seuss, son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck, that's good.
When is that, when is that third, expansion for Rogue Trader supposed to be coming out?
So
Is that like on the docket for this year thing?
Yeah. So I'm thinking it'll probably be in the summer. Probably late summer, based on their track record for needing more time to polish things up. And then they're supposed to have the 4th one also out this year, but probably towards the end.
Damn, they're doing 2.
Yeah.
And is that supposed to be
the last 2?
Okay.
I think.
Because I wanted to wait until all of them were out before I
Right.
tried playing it, just so they'd all be in there together.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea, because these DLCs in particular, they add a lot to the beginning of the game. So if you, start it halfway through, you'll actually be missing a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Not important stuff, but stuff.
Right, but they flow better.
They do flow a lot better if you play it fresh.
In some ways, that's the Remedy DLC. I feel like is like that, where it's great on its own, but if you play it kind of in sequence with the game, I feel like it ends up working better.
So far, the first DLC, I think it's just a strict upgrade to the entire feel and writing style of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it incorporates a bunch of elements that you would normally go, oh, why don't we deal with this on a more regular basis? Why don't we ever wonder how this thing works on the ship? And it's oh, okay, well, here it is. Just in the DLC.
Right. Well, that's
The second one was less.
Working on the Dr.
don't do that.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. I do.
Not really.
See, man, She manhandles his manhood with her mandible and saves that the pleasure is just as understandable. I don't care that you walk on 8 legs when you give such magnificent head.
I hate you.
Sage fucks spiders. That much is clear. When he asks if his kids come by, you tell them he's not here.
God
That's
damn it.
brilliant.
You fucking
Alex is on a roll today.
poetically inclined bastard.
Oh shit, that was good.
That's what you get for being someone that's like lyrically friends with someone that's lyrically gifted.
I'm gonna put that on YouTube.
This is why you're signing your fucking the rights to your funeral design over to us. Whoever dies first gets the worst funeral.
That's definitely true. Yeah, you motherfuckers, you better try to live a long time, or something's coming. You're not gonna like.
I still think that would be a really funny skit.
It's gonna be your funeral, and it's gonna be like, is the coffin just filled with ground beef?
Oh, God damn. You know, if any of this ever like actually happens, there's going to be some really confused people going through cemeteries.
It's like, what were these people on?
People just be scratching their chins in front of Sage's headstone, being like, "How do you fucking slide?"
People are going to think your name was David now. Your grave's going to say, dearly departed David Bell.
You're just gonna put the wrong name.
Yeah.
Are you going to legally change his name after his death?
Yes. That's going to happen.
Michael might get it the worst of all, though, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to get, like, you see some of those gravestones, they got, like, the crying angel on top?
Yeah.
But it's a crying monkey.
And it's also going to be King Kong climbing, like,
Yeah, he's gonna be
Empire
on
State Building.
Yeah.
But the graveyard is the building. Like, we'll have little, like, planes around his grave, too, and everything. It's part of the...
I think we should put a thing that says like 1985.
Just like with the...
What patient do
Oh, that's good.
They'll put his actual lifespan on there, so he'll have been born.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically a boss rush at this point. Oh, no,
Oh, I forgot the
Let me out of this corner, maybe, please. Thank you.
That thing called the Battery Champion, or you?
It's a bakery champion, goddammit. I'm not even saying it right.
Good old Badgery champions.
Alien ship is taking off.
Nah, he doesn't like when if I am playing like or doing anything Dragon Ball Z related and they start saying the name Vegeta. She's like,
Welcome to Vegeta's Fajitas.
Vegeta's Vegeta. That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's like
he's just shoulder checking them like a football player.
I know.
6,000 chicken vaginas.
That's from when Family Guy was funny.
Yep.
Actually, that's funny because you didn't know that he was like such a good singer. We're like, Nadia didn't know him, even though he was the guy that did all those cartoons and stuff.
Really?
She just knew him as that singer.
I thought that's what he
listening
was
to
most famous
Sinatra.
for.
I mean, I think overall he's most famous for that, for the cartoons and stuff. But it just, like he is that good that if like you're someone listening to music based
You
on,
just
like,
wouldn't picture it as the guy who did.
yeah,
I mean, he
crazy.
had some impressive music numbers.
yeah, that's true.
You can even sing.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, like you hear the stuff he did with like Sinatra, and it's like, I mean, he is like a Sinatra class singer. Like he honestly is.
That's wild.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they used to.
Sure, like on all the little voices and stuff that do for the different characters. Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why he voices so many characters himself, right? As he is.
Right, he is good at it.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he did almost die. He's one of the people. Did he oversleep or was his flight canceled? Or
His flight was
just delayed? Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, he would have been on that fucking plane. And there's the guy that lied about working or being there that day, or like being in the building that day.
Oh yeah.
That one comedian
Yeah.
that was on the league for a while.
Yeah, that could be her.
Oh yeah, I mean you weren't doing anything again after that.
Which one was it?
Steve Ranazazi, he was the one that was like married and it was like
Got it,
him
got
and the
it.
wife
He
were.
was not the highlight of the show.
No,
No.
but I think he was
funny.
He was funny, and he worked well with the rest of the cast because they all had good chemistry. But yeah, he definitely wasn't like the guy that made.
Yeah, that's a great way to kill your career, is lying about being at 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah, hard to come back from that one.
Kill him.
There we go.
Yeah, this is it.
So it's like a dual boss fight, but he's depowered, and she's not as powerful as he was like to begin with in the last form. So
Yeah, you're much better.
Yeah, you're at full, basically.
they just have like one health bar between them too.
They do a little thing where like one is invulnerable at the time, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it sucks. Yeah. Now he's fully for it.
Have you ever watched the John Travolta before?
I haven't.
I have, but it's been so long I don't remember it very well. I saw it as like a little kid. I don't remember it. I don't remember being particularly enamored by it. So,
It's when I think about the world, I think of Big Show.
oh shit, maybe I have only seen the Jake Gyllenhaal one then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure.
But like the original.
It's a weird thing to have had two versions. So.
Well,
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal's movie's almost kind of a light parody. Because the John Travolta is like kind of a serious.
Right, and then yeah, the other one's more of a comedy, right? Like it's kind of silly and like ridiculous with it.
But the John Travolta one plays great. Like this guy just did something that. That's funny.
I mean, if handled poorly, drama turns into comedy.
I am saying.
That's why the funniest bad movies are not comedies ever.
No.
It's always movies that were like
When Joe
trying to be
falls
serious.
flat,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like-
When drama falls flat, though.
Yeah, when drama falls.
Did I tell you the next movie that Michael's been like, oh, we should watch this for a bad movie night? It's like the fucking Disney Snow White remake, and I'm just like, dude, have you not learned your lesson with these? After Venom 3, did you not learn your lesson?
He does not learn those kinds of lessons very quickly.
No, I told him no on that one. I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't care. I'm not doing that one.
I don't care if the Jungle Book was good.
No, I think the Jungle Book is great, but
No,
it's
but
the
that's
only one they've ever done.
Like how those odds are terrible.
Yeah.
The odds that I'll see like awkward sexual tension between two very convincing animals is higher.
I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war will never end.
I think Doom Guy cares if it never ends and he just gets to kill
I mean,
you.
like,
I mean,
Lord's
is he-
got to do guys hot.
Yeah. I mean, he literally just kind of falls over dead when the war's over. So, might as well kill all the demons first. Plus, I mean, like, is this guy showing any indication he's going to end the war?
No.
I haven't seen his peace plan.
Yeah, he's not exactly.
I want to see Prince Asscrack with a whiteboard drawing up his economic solutions for all of Hell's problems, you know?
We're gonna put tolls.
Tolls.
Some demons muttering, like, we already did this. We did it during the Bush administration.
Oh yeah, the tolls on the 5th level are so great.
I was not going to do that.
I did. I was trying to
You'll be
time it so
fine.
that I could,
Got it.
like, yeah. I was trying to time it so that I could shoot him and then still get that thing in, like,
Yeah.
right before. But
It didn't matter. He was crippled, but not dead. Yeah, see, you can see a little bit.
oh yeah, no, she does got tentacle face. Yeah.
Bad case of tennis.
Just fucking explodes.
Killing him.
I know they're just still fighting like the weakest enemies that are in the entire fucking universe. Cheer! Woo, he did it for us.
Again.
Yeah, like the Hell Priest enemies in Eternal, I think, are way more fun demon villains because they're kind of incompetent themselves.
Yeah.
That's one of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they turn on him.
And then the 3 Hell Priests are 3 enemy figures you kill in Eternal. And then Godmaker, and then your alternate universe Satan self.
Yep. Good stuff. Time for him to gargle some balls. I do like it.
They're just like being backed away by imps.
With a lot less of them than they started with. You'll notice.
right. At least there's
some
other
incubus.
creatures.
Yeah.
At least there's some other creatures now. Once the Mancubus showed up, they were like, yeah.
Makes you wonder what.
Right.
I think they wanted to come with, and he was just like, fine, I won't tell you. No.
Which is crazy because they're just they're just described as him having respected the warriors of the society so much. But like,
Get a little Conan reference there.
yeah.
I know, very slowly getting away.
And the way the demons left, it was more of a, well, there's no reason for me to stay clocked in.
Boss left early. Prince Askrak seems like the kind of guy who likes golf.
Golf. Super into golf.
It's just the whole part.
Any
You gotta
word?
check out the links on the 3rd link.
No one has seen him since the assault. We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir.
The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborates.
Which, of course,
with him.
it's not the case.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always.
This is a funny speech, given that we know that all these people died.
But we must.
Right.
Who we will put
Because like in
back.
Eternal, you go through like the ruins
And
of
I
civilization,
say
right?
there is no
Yeah, there's a
better place
statue
to
of him.
turn to than ourselves.
I think you can
This
meet the
is
ghosts
our
of
home,
all
and
these
we will
people.
stand together to the last sentinel to defend
That's
it,
incredible.
as we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
Did he just take control of the maker ship?
Yeah, he just took
yeah.
the maker ship.
Nice. That's bad.
Targets identified.
In Eternal, he has his own like floating space castle. That's like his base.
Yeah, it's basically like Fortress of Solitude.
Yes.
And we'll come back to this whenever that DLC comes out. We'll stream that too.
I have no idea when that'll be.
Yeah, there's no release date. We haven't even
Took
seen
a
it.
little
Or...
while to see.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, they had patched it. It didn't take as long as this to patch it, but because we were already in like a swing with the Metal Gear games, I was just like, we'll just do that first.
It did still take them too long.
There you go. That is it.
Arcade.
There's no post credits anything.
No,
Right?
no.
Well, shit. Yeah, we'll raid out of here and catch everybody later. All right. Catch you, everybody. Catch you next time, everybody. Oh.
Oh shit, we didn't close the book yet.
Oh, sure. We can do that real quick. Hey, go buy a Red Age.
Yeah, if you like books about dinosaurs, war, and politics, we've got a sci-fi book for you.
And
A Red Age on Amazon today.
and it's become more and more sort of relevant to current times.
Yeah, yeah.
As the world continues.
There's a lot of themes that you might notice are applicable to the modern day.
Yeah.
Also, lots of dick jokes. So
Yeah, lots of that. Have a good one.